Credit Union, proud sponsor of Dave's Cash Showdown.
Numerica Credit Union, they are the official credit union of Batman. Yeah, it's true. In fact, in the old comic book series, they would have Batman, and he would have the utility belt.
Yeah.
And the first reason for the utility belt was because he would have his Numerica debit card right there.
Oh.
Because, he can find himself in all kinds of difficult situations,
Yes.
but he needs a good financial institution behind him.
Of course.
And so Numerica has always been Batman's favorite place. So Batman and Robin joined later, of course. I'm not going to embellish that story, of course. But it was Batman that sort of led the way for Numerica to become the credit union that they are. Numerica Credit Union, where all of your dreams will come true. Some of these statements have not been verified. Some.
I heard Batman had to co-sign for Robin because he
did when he started, and then he was on the app, and so Batman could monitor all of Robin's. He was the boy wonder, and he was doing some crazy stuff, and Batman was trying to keep him under control because he'd be out late at night and everything, and so
track him.
Yeah. But anyway, it turned out fine, and then they were fighting crime for a long, long time,
in their underwear,
all because with capes. Because they need a cape.
Yes.
Yeah.
And 5 free cups of Dutch Love from Spokane's Dutch Bros. And I have your address. So we've covered that.
Yeah, you'll send it out to them.
Yeah, I have your address. I'll send you your Dutch Bros card. So we're all covered.
Looking forward to it.
Okay. Thank you again for your help. And thank you for watching and listening.
Thanks for finding us. That's pretty cool.
Have a great day, guys.
All right. Thanks, Dallas.
Live from the Numerica studio and brought to you by Northern Quest Resort and Casino, it's the Dave and Molly Show.
Smoky enough out there for you?
Yeah. We got to smoke them.
Yeah.
I think everybody on the planet just decided to light up.
Mm-hmm. Welcome in, one and all. The Dave and Molly Show is ready to go. It is Thursday, but for us, pardon us, but it feels like a Friday on account of we're off tomorrow.
Yes.
There will be a rerun on SWX. That'll be at 8 o'clock. But we're having a 3-day weekend because we said, you know what? We want to enjoy the smoke.
Yes.
And so we want to have an extra day to take in all the smoke. Mm-hmm.
We planned some great outdoor activities, golfing and camping.
Yes.
As we do. Make sure you really get the most out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But also, if you wake up on tomorrow and you say, well, I'm sad, I want to hear them. I bet there's a couple episodes you haven't heard. So you can just go to the anywhere you get your podcasts. You go to Spotify or Apple or what's the other one? iHeart. And then just download a whole bunch of episodes. Even if you're not going to listen to them, just go ahead and download them. That's an indoor activity where you're safe from the smoke.
We want to get to. We want to end the year with a 500,000 downloads.
Where are we now?
We're like 390,000.
That's a lot, you guys.
That's a lot. That's
For
pretty
two
good.
little yahoos from Spokehorn,
Yeah.
as you say, right? Spokehorn. Is it corn with an R?
Corn with an R. Yes. Yeah.
Also, somebody said the app wasn't working, so we just need a few people to text in and say yes, the app is working. Just real quick. You wouldn't mind.
I didn't check it, but when I started it all up, everything looked good.
Could just be one person. Sometimes
Left here
they
fine.
have to, so just a few thumbs up would be great.
Ken's going to be coming in today.
Yeah.
He'll be in at 8 o'clock.
You know, I thought about grabbing my screen because the other day he was over there and I had it propped up ready. I didn't give it to him. And then this morning I was just running late and I was going to run downstairs and I was going to have it waiting for him in the studio.
Don't you remember
What?
the screen?
Yeah.
He has the screen.
No.
Yes.
How did he get the screen?
You had the screen out for me,
Uh-huh.
and I was going to give it to my daughter. My daughter was going to give it to them.
Oh, I don't remember that conversation.
Yeah, I was sitting right
that
by
the
your
next
front
day?
door.
I was wondering where it went.
Yeah.
Maybe did you tell Ken that?
Ken has your screen.
I mean, but did you tell my Ken that you were doing that?
Yes, he was right there.
Oh, then he never told me.
Oh.
There.
You should get really mad at him and have a fight.
No. Okay. You know what would be fun? Camping in the smoke, having a fight.
Yeah.
All those things.
Why didn't you tell me about the screen? This is very important to me.
This is making me feel better because I wasn't in on that conversation, so that's good. And I thought maybe Ken had just put it back in my basement.
Nope.
So I didn't know. This is
No, in
great
fact,
news.
it was sitting out
Yeah.
And he had it right by the front door, so it was almost
Yes.
like you can't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to pass it without
Yeah.
leaving the house. And app is working, everything's fine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he has the screen. I believe there's he's working on a few, but you'll get the full report.
This is amazing.
Yeah,
I'm glad
see?
that and it's funny because if I had gone downstairs to find it, it would have taken me forever because
Right.
guess what? It wasn't there. See now Ken didn't tell me, so that'll be my first thing I pick at when we get in the car. First I'll criticize his driving. 'Cause that's fun.
Good. Oh, that's a
Yes.
good one. Yeah. Yeah.
As
and
my-
do the what was your plan thing again. That's
Oh
good.
yeah, good one. Okay. And then I'll say, by the way, I looked everywhere for the screen. I was late for work. I missed the TV hit because there I was looking for it. And then I'll say, oh, and when are you golfing next? I'm gonna throw that in.
yeah,
The old 1,
yeah.
2, uppercut, and then a gut punch. This could be a great weekend. I'm glad it's a 3-dayer.
Yeah.
He's really gonna
Yeah.
enjoy that.
And by the time, after that'll wear off, and then, Sunday will be a fine day. You guys will both make up by Sunday. Everything will
Yes.
be fine. You're ready to start a brand new week next week.
Backseat driving, a friend the other day was pulling in to pull something up at my house, and her husband, I said, is she good at parallel parking? He goes, oh, she can parallel park from the passenger seat.
Oh,
And I was
that's a
like,
good one.
that's smart
Yeah.
because she likes to direct him.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, well,
Getting some coaching.
Yes, getting some coaching. Well, now that I have my weekend planned, and Ken probably is sleeping right now, so he doesn't even know it's coming. And it's also great. Get off of a nice long shift, probably up a lot during the night, being a firefighter, being a hero, and then the shrew just hits him with a couple of 1-2s. This is great.
So he's working right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't, and I haven't heard from him this morning, so I have a feeling maybe he's hopefully he's either out on a call or he's sleeping a little bit. So they end their shift at 8. 8 to 8.
Well, a lot of smoke out there,
Yes.
in case you have not heard or seen or smelt. Smelt.
Yes.
But yesterday was just the good old-fashioned kind of heat. Blue sky. It was hot. Yes, it was very hot. But I finished up here and then got home. I did a couple of things and then had to. I took my daughter to work, kind of almost to downtown area. And then I said, I am not going to stop in the house. I've got to get outside. And if I don't do it now, I'm not going to do it. So I get out there and I mowed the front yard. I mowed the backyard. I had two situations. One, I had to clean a window well, which it was just a bunch of leaves that had just and where it is, it just was piling up. And I said, I'm gonna figure out a way to get down there. Logistically, it's very difficult. I almost have to jump down there to rake stuff and then throw it out and then rake it out from up above.
Ew,
well, it is
I don't like
so low. It's so steep. It's like I don't know that I can get down there and then get back up. And
There's no little ladder. Usually
there's
there's
no
little
ladder.
That's how you get out of it in an
This one is
emergency.
it should have
Not
some
up to
kind
code.
of step. Maybe it's not up to code. I don't know. But anyway, so I can't go down there. So I've got the giant rake and I'm trying to scoop and I'm leaning over and then I think, what's going to happen? I'm going to fall in the well and then I will be like the little Texas girl. I'll be stuck in the well for 2 days and no one will know that I'm there. And then I'll miss the big golf match today. So all this is going through my head. So I'm raking the well with the long rake.
Yeah.
And I don't know what was down there, but I rake, and then all of a sudden, all of these moths, they're like, there must have been 50 of them. And they were big. They were like, a couple inches.
Yeah.
Huge things. Oh, gray moths. And they must have had a little house down there.
Disturbed their home.
I guess I did. But it was like, it was freaky. Yeah, it was very weird. And so I filled about a quarter of the bin with this stuff that had just, it's been years since I've been down.
Well, you filled it with moth house,
Yeah.
the remnants of their house.
Yes, maybe. Well.
So sad. They're all like,
And
"Come
it was
on,
it
let's
was
go."
it was hot and sunny yesterday, and so they were in a nice cool.
Not anymore. They all got fried by the sun.
I don't know where they are now, but they were big, and I don't know. I didn't know that moths would have like a lower house. I thought they would always be like in a tree, or I don't know I don't know the world of moths.
I don't know either.
So
all
that was one incident.
They don't have a home anymore.
So sadly. I get the yard front and back done, and then do that. Then I think I might as well do the dog area, which I don't like doing the dog area in any weather condition. But yesterday may have been the all-time worst because it was so hot and dusty, and I'm raking all of the, it's just bad.
The poop.
Oh, it was bad. Yeah, it was bad.
Meanwhile, right around noon, I got the text that the poop scoopers were there to scoop up my poop. It's in grass, though. If I had just an area like you do, I wouldn't do that. But it's all over the place.
Yeah, it's not. I think it's the best it can be for my situation because it's about the area is smaller than our studio. Yeah, it's all roped off, so it's all going to be in there. And then I use the rake. And I rake it into a pile, and then I have the snow shovel, and I scoop it, and then I dump it all into the thing.
Does she ever go out on the lawn part?
She does, but not, she can't, she doesn't, I have to let her out into that area, but that's,
And she never poops on a walk?
Never. Maybe she has once when my daughter took her or something. Yeah. But anyway.
She's got her spot.
Yeah. So anyway, and then it's just all dusty. I'm sweaty, and then I'm going inside, and I am not touching anything. I'm going right up to take a shower. Yeah. So that was the game changer. Then I had new life. I was like, oh, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to survive. And then I think I watched a couple of programs on TV. Then I rallied to the valley. Yeah. And I head out to Nadine's gym, watched her finish up coaching, and then we had dinner partly inside. And then she says, well, let's go outside. Because she'd been in the gym all day. I had been outside. Right. But sat outside for a little while. It was just that really heavy heat. Yes. And there was no smoke in the air. There was nothing. It was, I don't know. I don't know where this came from.
Yeah, there was it must have been a shift in the wind. And there was no wind yesterday, too. Didn't bring anything in.
No.
Okay, so yesterday, and we'll pull the curtain back a little bit this morning, Sam comes at you. He came at you before we went on TV. He was very on. Sam is very on. He's firing on all cylinders today. He's all by himself doing the news. And he comes and he's pointing fingers and yelling cahoots at you. And he's like, my mom was monitoring. She knows what you're doing. She claims you weren't going to drink any alcohol last night, that you weren't going to drink during the golf round. And I said, now, I normally wouldn't jump in here, but I got to stand up for my friend, my partner. I took up for you, did I not?
Yeah, you stood right in front of him.
I said, to be clear, he said he wouldn't open a second bottle of wine, first of all.
Which I did not.
And he was very clear about drinking on the course. He was going to have a pork missile and something to drink before he even got started today.
That's right.
So I don't know. And then I said, remember when he played the trick on his mom? Remember when we called?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe this is her way of lulling him into a false security,
Or it could have been where maybe his mom only heard the part where I said, oh, I'm not going to have any drink. Yes. And then remember, I kept stacking it up. Said, oh, I might have one glass. Oh, I might have two. Well, I might finish a bottle, but definitely not the second bottle. Yeah. Okay, I only have one glass from the second bottle. So I kept going. I only had about a glass and a half.
Oh, I think that's
pretty good, right? Yeah, it's good training.
Yes. Yep, that is discipline, friends.
Even Olivia agrees. That was good.
Now,
I was worried.
Yes, I was a little worried too with the heat. I thought if he goes for a whole bottle, that could definitely affect his performance. But you didn't.
No.
And then food wise, sensible salad. What's
sensible salad? Some coleslaw, some Thai noodles.
Okay,
it was very good.
Some what kind of slaw?
Cole slaw. C-O-L-E. Slaw.
C-O-L-E, not coleslaw.
Coleslaw, right. Coleslaw. So that was great.
Sounds like a good
it was good,
game.
And I got home, and then I returned to Mad Men.
Yes.
I'm going to power through that. I actually thought about starting that quarterback show because
Oh,
they got the
yeah,
new
that's
one
right.
out now on Netflix, but I haven't started that. I know when I do start it, I'll probably run through the whole
And
thing.
they release the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's dangerous. That's dangerous.
So, and then I think I slept okay. When the first alarm went off, it was like, no, not going to happen. And then second alarm, and then I was, and your words, dilly-dallying a bit. So I got here a little later than normal.
Yeah.
And then when I could smell the smoke right away, right walking out the door, I thought, where did that come from?
You know what's weird is that it was worse. It was worse down here than it was at my house, even, which is weird. I smelled it getting in my car, but as I worked toward downtown, when I rolled down the window to get into the building, that's when it really was really thick. So maybe just making its way. Curtis says the smoke is from Canada.
Oh, that makes sense.
They're usually so polite. I'm surprised they're not at the border just going, so sorry, Americans. We'll keep it here. Well, sorry about that. Now, Lisa says you have snakes and moths at your house. You're like a natural habitat for
The
critters.
wildlife loves me. Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know. I'm a friend of nature. I've always been a friend of nature, and when you're a friend of nature, the nature creatures come to you.
Yes, they
You're
do.
like Snow White.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like Snow White.
He's like Snow White and the little Jessica who fell in the well.
Yeah.
So far, 2 young girl references for Dave.
Yeah. So I think I feel okay. I'm tired. It does feel like a Friday.
Yes.
For a number of reasons. Like I'm as tired as I normally am when we hit a Friday, and the anticipation of, oh, good, a weekend is here. So I definitely have that feeling, but I don't know how it's going to go today. For the golf I'm talking about, very very low confidence, and then with the weather situation. Yesterday I was thinking, oh well, if it's just sunny and hot, that means the ball's going to go a little farther, and that's good for me because I'm going to be the guy in the group that is not hitting it as far.
Right, that's
Even
okay.
Quinn, young Quinn, celebrating his birthday today. It's Quinn's birthday today. 29. Everybody will be hitting the ball longer than I do. But I was thinking, okay, with the sunshine, heat, ball travels. Well, now you got heavy smoke, and I don't know. A lot of very low confidence.
Well,
I think the line should move. I think I'm an underdog today. I believe I am the underdog playing against Sam.
I don't know about that. Well, take it under advisement. We've already set the line at 1.5, so I think you can cover that. Good teams win. Great teams cover, Dave.
Right, I got to cover.
Yeah.
Got to cover. It's been a while since I covered.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway, so
Yes.
we're going to make it through. We're going to have
Yeah.
a top-notch program for you, and then our weekend will start. You're off RVing.
well, yes. But yesterday we were on the search for a dresser. Remember?
Oh yeah, Dresser Gate.
The great dresser search of 2026.
Yes.
It's harder to find a dresser than you think. And it's interesting. So for the safety net kids, we take out, donations. That's the hardest thing to find too. We're always short on dressers for the kids. I don't know what this is. Dressers are expensive, you guys. Like one of them was $1,400. And I was like,
that's ridiculous.
one of them was $599. We settled on one for $199 because it had a hole in it. And I was like, sold. We'll put it in the corner.
Put some tape on that hole.
Yeah, I said, nice Dave and Molly's sticker will go right over that. We're fine. So no, remember yesterday, I did not feel well when I left here. I mean, seriously, as the last half an hour of the show went on, I really, really didn't feel well. And it was a combination of things. It was so weird. So I took a loop. When we were done, I kind of walked. I ran into some coworkers and chatted with them, and I ended up getting some like chocolate covered almonds because I thought sugar, some protein, like maybe I just haven't eaten enough today or whatever. So then I kind of hung for a while because I thought we were going to have a meeting, and then that got pushed to tomorrow. So then I got out of here knowing I was going to have to pick up Alex and knowing that I was going to be in high demand because it's a high demand situation.
Once that happens, it's go time.
So I went home for a little while. And I was going to just lay down. I ended up eating some salad. That helped. And then I laid on the couch and I fell asleep for about 15 minutes. And it was that kind, I actually had my feet up on the coffee table and I jolted so hard that the dog jolted too. I mean, I fell into that deep kind of thing. I think that was enough just to get me. So I pick Alex up around 1 and I said, we got to go, let's go find a dresser. So we go to.
Where's the first place you go?
So it's North Division. It's in the grocery outlet thing. It's got Michael's and all that stuff, right? Well, the corner store, it's the complete suite. They're going out of business after whatever.
Perfect timing for you.
Going out of business. Everything marked down. Must go, must go, must sell. Closed on Wednesdays. Damn it. Like, so I'm looking at it, but right next door is another, and I don't remember the name of the store, but more high end. And, you know, it's a furniture store on a Wednesday at 1:30. They're just sitting on one of the big couches watching soccer, the salespeople. It's like, well, what, I mean, and that's fine. What else are they going to do? So I was like, well, that's where we want to go, but we're not going to wait till tomorrow. So we go to the high end place, and that's where I see the $1,400 or $1,500. Like, what? There was nothing under $600 for a dresser, like not even a good dresser. So then we go to Grocery Outlet where they're collecting money for Safety Net, and they're doing really well, like better than ever. So that was cool. And all we needed was root beer, and there was a root beer display right at the front.
It's like it was meant for you.
Yes. We grab our root beer. We start to head home, and he says, I'm too hot for dresser shopping right now. Fair enough. Go through McDonald's, get a McDonald's. We head home. And then, because he's there, but then he's kind of on his own, like we're playing Uno, but then he wants to do his own thing. I get a lot done. I go through some cabinets that hadn't been gone through. I get dishes. I'm doing laundry. It was kind of great because I was home, but without really any demand. So then I had to go out and run an errand. I come back. I said, what do you think? Let's go back to dresser shopping. He said, okay, let's go back to dresser shopping.
With a renewed spirit.
With a renewed spirit, because I was talking to my friend Steve, and he said, you know, the Goodwill and everything, that's a good place to go.
Oh.
Or there's lots of, you know, different places that have stuff like that. So I said, okay. Well, we go to Goodwill. There was one that was almost right, but not quite right. Well, then right down the street is that 15 cents, 5 shoes and a something, or a socks and shoes. You know that place. Yeah. So picture this. It's on Maple or Ash, whatever the southbound street is. It's 5:30. The sun is absolutely blasting this place, and they don't have any AC.
Oh, no.
And these poor guys, I mean, I felt terrible for them. We walk in, and instantly I said, how are you? He said, hot. We're really hot. And they were kind of trying to, I could tell, conserve energy. Like they had figured out how to stay okay in this atmosphere. They had big fans everywhere. So Alex and I go looking around, and we see one. He goes, well, this is $3.99. And he said, but this one's $1.99. It has a hole in it. And I said, well, I want the hole in it one.
Yeah.
And I said, what? It's the same dresser. I said, hole. We'll take the hole. He said, it just
Where's
dumped
the hole
over.
And how big is the hole?
It's on the side. It's like this big. It just got dumped over, and it's on the side. Nobody will ever see it.
Right.
I saved all that money. Well, now we have to get it into the car. So that's fine, except I am now, you know, furniture store. Here's the thing. Why must they have so much information? It took, I'm going to say 7 minutes for the transaction to happen. I have my debit card. All I want to do is get the dresser, and they have to clickety-clackety. And I mean, he's printing things out, and he's got pads, and he's making me, I'm like, dude, this is killing both of us. Like, just take my credit card. We got to go. It's $199. Let's get out of here. So, and he's feeling it too. He said, I'm so sorry. Because I could tell they want to close up, get the hell out of there. So then they get it in my car, and I think, well, now how are we going to get it into the house? Because it's just the two of us. And the drawers don't come out.
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah.
Oh,
so luckily, my neighbor was home, and she and her son and Alex and I got it all into the house and put it on a blanket, and I drug it in, and we got it all squared away. So a success. Dresser success. That was a big deal for us. We were very, very happy, very proud of ourselves. So now it's like 6:40, and while we were out, we went and got Panda, and then I went and got Dave's Hot Chicken, a salad. So we do the fast food route, And then he's like, he took a bath and he's hanging out, and it's 10 after 8. And I said, I'm going to bed now. And he was like, okay, bye-bye. I said, all right. And remember last time, there was a lot of door slamming. Because he'd come out of his room, open and shut, slam.
Oh.
Then bathroom, open and slam. Then bathroom, then slam on his way down. And then I said, no doors need to be closed after you. So you exit your bedroom, go into the bathroom, close it one time. Then leave it open upon exiting. Then when you enter your bedroom, one close. And he said, oh. I said, got it. He said, he was so sweet last night. I did get up to go to the bathroom, and he was like, I'm doing it. Everything's quiet. Like I didn't wake you up, but he's doing the new door thing because they're all right in that hallway.
Yeah.
And you start, slamming doors. So he was great. And then I think I was asleep by 8:30. And the alarm woke me up. I did toss and turn a bit. And whilst I was going to bed, I watched, it's new on Netflix. It's remember that Italian cruise ship that ran aground, Honda Costa or whatever? Remember the captain, he wanted to do a sail by of Gioli or something island. So it's a Tuscany. And it was a huge thing. And the ship runs aground and then it sinks.
Oh.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Conta
Like
Costa
10 years
something.
ago or something?
Yeah, actually it's like 2012, I think. Or
Okay.
I don't know, maybe longer. Well, now they've done a documentary about it, and they have the people who were there. And there was a dancer who was stuck on board, and then there was a guy who was the kitchen manager and a restaurant manager, and the helicopter had to come and get him. He was stuck on the boat and like with a broken leg. But the way it went down, you see in real time the captain, all of his decisions, and then he abandoned the ship. Remember that? He got off.
Yeah, that's right.
And so then the Coast Guard or whoever picks him up, and you can hear now this like new audio. And he says, well, what are you doing here? And he said, well, I'm managing the rescue from here. And he goes, no, you get back on your ship. What are you doing? You're the captain. No, I need to manage it from here. He said, there's no managing. And you can hear the guy. He's pissed. He's like, you're the captain. You're a loser. Like, get back on the ship. So then I think that guy got back on the ship. I think the captain stayed off. He never went back to it.
It's just like a one-time movie thing.
It's a documentary, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, it's very disturbing and a lot of footage.
That's something I would watch.
Yeah, it was interesting. And just to hear the people who the one couple had a baby with them, like a 14-month-old, and to hear how they had to get out of the ship with their baby strapped to them. And there was no organization, and they were really close to the shore. I mean, you could see it right there. There were people on land, but it was a complete disaster. I don't know what happened to that. I kind of fell asleep towards the end, but the captain was a piece of. And he said, he goes, well, what did we hit? There was no alarm, and then you can hear him say, "Oh God, what have I done?" And it's like, and the ship was this gorgeous, top of the line ship. It wasn't like a princess. It was, so that was my watching. I should have watched a Brady Bunch on my way to bed. But
I should have.
So, and then in part of my dream, it was so funny. We were you were in it, and for some reason we're talking after the show, and you're like, yeah, I could have done this. She goes, you said, or, run Comcast, but I decided to do this instead. And I said, they offered you to run Comcast? And you said, yeah, but I just, I wanted to keep up with our show. I said, run Comcast. And you said, well, yeah, I have friends. Yeah, I mean, and I said, and you said, I just thought that would, I didn't want to do that. I was like, wow, well, thanks. Thanks for sticking with me.
See?
You could have run Comcast.
In the dream, I'm pretty good.
Yeah. Well, my granddaughters know that you're my boss. It was so funny the other day at the yard sale because I said, look, my boss is here. And they were like, your boss came to your yard sale. So that was my day. And then I feel a lot better today. I woke up thinking, I am getting sick. This is horrible. But then I realized it's probably just a smoke.
Yeah.
So it's just heavy, like that heavy chest feeling, where you feel like you're getting a cough. But anyway, I was clean living yesterday. Like, you got a 13-year-old with you. There's no shenanigans. You're just doing chores, doing stuff. I should always keep a child with me at all times. I think I'd be
well. That'll keep you. So now he gets the dresser in his room. Did he fill it with clothes,
Yep,
or like,
yep.
oh, good.
He put his
Did all
stuff-
that last night?
Yeah, because he had those plastic ones. Well, the girls had they're like 3 drawers, but they're wide. They had that, and then he had a narrow one. And his clothes are bigger, and he's got stuff.
Yeah.
And so, and then there's some stuff that like they're his that are not theirs, and so you kind of keep them like don't touch, leave my stuff alone, kind of thing. So yeah, he got it all squared away, and he was all happy. It's really nice. It's tall and it's nice. It's got a hole in it.
$199.
It's got a hole in it.
Yeah. No one
But I
sees
don't
the
care.
hole.
Nobody sees the hole. I'm going to put a sticker over it. Costa, how do you say that? It's the
Concordia?
Yes. Yeah. It was a huge story at the time.
Yeah, I think I remember. I
Huge.
remember that was in the early days of memes.
Yeah.
And it would be like the picture of the ship, and it'd be like, oh, the Italian cruise liner captain is at it again or something. And
yeah.
I just remember.
Yeah. I want to see what year that. Yeah, it was 2012, and it was a Friday the 13th.
Oh.
Yeah, it was weird too because the way they told the story was that in an attempt to execute a sail-by salute on the island of Giglio, I can't know how to say it. He steered too close, and the vessel struck an underwater rock formation.
Oh.
And it immediately flooded and disabled the engines and everything. And then the evacuation just went terribly wrong. And the one girl who was a dancer, she's British, she got trapped. And she said, they had usually when you go on a boat, they'll say, here's your muster station. If there's an emergency, here's where you go. And usually they'll have a crew member or a dancer, whoever, assigned sort of to that. So as crew members, you always know. And she said, there was nobody in charge. It was just like she realized she was just going to have to fend for herself. So she got stuck in a room, they're tilted like this. She's in at the back of the boat, and she remembered she had a flashlight. And so she was doing like, not Morse code, but doing this. And so one of the helicopters saw her.
Oh.
And then she said it was something out of a movie. He just came down out of the helicopter and grabbed her. There were 4 people in there, I guess, and saved all of them. And then somebody knew.
Did anybody die?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I think 32 people.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, but there
don't remember that
were
part.
4,252 passengers on board. And 32 of them died. And one of them, it took 2 years for the family to get the body. It was a young woman. She was there with her mom, and they couldn't find the mom. And it took them, like, the recovery was ridiculous. I don't know if it's still sitting there. I don't know what the wreckage looks like now or if they got rid of it. It's been a long time. But it was quite a story. And I don't know where he is now, but the crew delayed notifying, that's what it says. The crew delayed notifying passengers and the Italian Coast Guard, initially telling worried passengers they're merely an electrical blackout. That was the other thing. Everything went dark. And they were all
Boy, that'd
eating
be
dinner.
eerie.
Yeah, they were like eating dinner. The one couple was just putting their baby down. They'd just gotten in bed and they heard the sound. And it's just your worst nightmare. Just
How long were they stuck on the ship before they all got off?
hours.
The survivors.
Yeah, hours. They, but it depends. Certain people had to like slide down things. They said it was like a scene out of Titanic. They had to slide a makeshift hallway where they like could see the ocean. So they thought, well, let's do this. And the couple said, we were going like 20 miles an hour sliding down this thing. And there's debris everywhere. And then you can see once the rescuers came, which they delayed, that was part of the problem. They're swimming in and then coming up in the middle of like the big, when you go on a cruise ship where all the elevators are in the main lobby, they come up and that's all still intact because it's not underwater. Only half of it is. So it's kind of miraculous that only that many people died. But it was really a lot of them not being upfront about, It says, following a lengthy trial, he was convicted on counts of manslaughter, maritime disaster, abandoning his ship, and he has 16 years in prison, which he began serving in Rome. So in 2017.
So he'll be out in 7 more years.
Yeah, to I don't know what it looks like there on that coast. I'm curious if anybody knows if part of the ship is still there. I mean, it says they have the ship. Well, who has the ship? I don't know. Anyway, it was worth a watch.
Mm-hmm.
It was really interesting, and that kind of stuff. Those disaster things are like kind of fascinating to me.
I like those documentaries where,
Yeah.
And about a story that you kind of know of, but like you don't know all of the details. I'll probably, when I get through my regular programs, and then the World Cup. There was a World Cup game yesterday.
What happened there?
Well, England had it. It's like, they're going to win 1-0. This is and then Argentina scores, and then everybody thought, okay, well it's going to end in a tie and the penalty kicks, however they handle ties, and then they scored right after, like 6 minutes later.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's Argentina and Spain.
Interesting.
For the World Cup Championship Sunday at noon.
And if you're a conspiracy theorist, you think that, of course, Argentina's in it. A lot of people think they're pushing because they want Messi in there, and he's the number 1 player in the world. And I
think he assisted on the goal. I just had turned it on, listening to soccer on the radio.
Oh,
that's me. When I was heading out to the valley.
Yeah.
And I just happened to turn it on, and that's when it was 1-0 England. And I was like, oh, okay, good. And then goal. I heard both of the Argentinian goals
on your way out
on the way out there. And it's a 15-minute drive,
Huh.
So that's how efficient I was with my soccer listening.
That's pretty good.
And then on the way back, that's when I swung by the Hopkins house and dropped off your screen.
Oh, so that was just last night, the drop off. Well, I can't expect a return yet.
Yeah, no.
So it's been in your car this whole time?
Well, no, it was. I was telling them last night. It was sitting out because my daughter, I think, was walking with Trish, and they were going to walk, and then I was going to have it out for her because she was going to go over there, and then I noticed that it wasn't there, and it had still been there, and I thought I'm just going to take it, and so.
Well, thanks, you guys.
Yeah. So anyway, that's
very nice.
Yeah, and they got the Hopkins have the the big sign on their thing, and it's not. It just says pending, and I said, hey, what's the deal with pending? And they said, well, right now it's just pending. So
can't officially think it. The ship was completely removed from the waters off of Giglio Island in 2014 after a historic and highly complex 2-year engineering operation. It's like
I may watch it.
You think of those decisions, and it was something about one of the crew members, his mom and his sister were on the island, and he wanted him to do a sail-by, a salute sail-by. And I don't know what this captain was thinking doing that with a cruise ship full of people. Like, you don't do that. It's like being on an airliner and saying, hey, would you do a quick flyover? And then, we're just going to divert. That doesn't make sense. But
I like all the international, because you're talking about an Italian cruise liner.
Yeah.
We're talking about Argentina.
Yes.
We're talking about Spain.
Yes.
The British Open, the last golf major, started this morning.
And you're only on your second major.
Only
of
on
the
our
season.
second major. That's right. Yeah. But a lot of worldly sports and a lot of worldly news topics.
We cover all that stuff.
But locally, we're dealing with smoke.
It's very smoky. How's Olivia today? How are you handling the smoke, Olivia? You have asthma issues.
Yeah, it's not. I stepped outside with Prince this morning, and it it's like it's thick, like it hits you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so it was kind of. It's like I don't want to be out here very long, and so I tried to rush him a little bit. I'm like, okay, let's go. And then as soon as it became too much for me, I was like, all right, we're going inside.
Do you have to take precautions when it's smoky like this?
It depends on how bad it is. Right now, it's like even in the car, like you try to turn on the recycled air thing, but I forgot at first, so it's coming into my car. I mean, I feel okay. Sometimes it gives me like a little bit of a cough, and of course, I have to take precautions. But I don't have asthma nearly as bad as other people.
Mhm.
Like I know people have it worse and they probably can't
Yes.
even step outside today.
Yes.
So I'm lucky that I don't have severe I don't
Yeah.
get anything like attacks from that. It's
Good.
just not you can really feel it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
I don't have any I don't have asthma issues, but it's just that heavy,
Yes.
just that feeling. It's in your nose.
It's kind of in my throat. Like, ugh, yeah. It's
But I'm going to
gross.
make sure to spend a lot of time outside at the campground. I asked Shanna because I'm going up north to Cusick, and she's going to be there too. Our listener Shanna, she's going to know a little thing. She said there were no fires up there,
Okay.
so that's good because you think about up north. Once you get up north, you feel kind of trapped almost. Like it's wooded, and you're up there, and there's one way out.
When we have the smoky stuff, that's usually where it comes from. Is
And
north,
it probably
yeah.
is from Canada coming
Yeah.
through there. Yeah.
Well, good thing I don't have to be outside today. Yeah.
Well, only about 5 hours.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be bad.
Jeez, yeah.
And fighting for your life, fighting for your golf life.
Oh.
I'm not complaining.
Okay.
And then I have another golf round that has been set up for Friday.
Tomorrow,
Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow.
right after a major.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll need a little, chance to.
What's your
Get back to good.
favorite? Like, if you could pick favorite conditions, time of day, time of year, temperature for golfing.
I would say it would be July.
Yeah.
I would say it would be sunny and 82.
And what time? Tea time. Perfect
Oh.
scenario. Not working.
Well,
whatever
it-
you want.
perfect would
Yeah.
be like it not working that
Yeah.
day,
Mhm.
and then maybe like a 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
But I usually avoid the weekend 10 a.m. things because
Yeah.
that's when it's a lot of slow play. And
So if you were off for a week, let's say,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
you do like the 7 a.m. starts, right? You do like
I
couple
could do that.
mornings.
I would do that. Yeah.
I know a lot of people now. It's not as possible because it's dark. But I know a lot of people who go out and when it was getting light so early, they get in around to golf before work, before it's even open. They pay at the turn.
Yeah.
they
that-
just head out.
I knew people like that. And then there was a long stretch, maybe 2 years, maybe 3, when the kids were little. I would play one of the weekend days at I think our earliest tee time, we had a 5:50 once.
Mhm.
But usually it would be early, 6 o'clock hour. And because you were first out, you'd be done by 9:30.
Kids
and-
didn't even know what happened
right.
to them.
Be home by 10, and then the weekend would start.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
that's.
but I haven't played, the weekends are, other than tournaments,
Mm.
weekends are, it can be, that's when everybody wants to play. It's a little slower. And so with our schedule, I like to play right after work, and it feels like a vacation day.
For me, perfect scenario for golf is 72 in the evening. Just that last, I like 9 holes. Start at like 6 o'clock, or no, start at like 4:30. But it's 72, so it's cool. And then, so it takes a couple hours to do the thing. So right as you're finishing, it's time for a drink and dinner. But it's just the 9 holes, and it's just that. And I used to love in the fall the late afternoon rounds
Yeah.
when the shadows get really long across the greens and stuff. But it would just, you'd be kind of rounding out the day. You kind of go and
I would like to change my perfect thing.
Okay.
So I would say I would finish the round and have nothing the next day, and have food and drinks
Yes.
on a patio, like at the resort.
Yes.
That's my all-time favorite. Finishing around there, and then sitting on the patio thing, watching the people play the floating green, looking at the lake, having food and drinks, and then leaving there as it gets dark. That's about as perfect as it can be.
I also used to we'd do the twilight. So we'd walk down, and it would be, I think they start twilight at 6:30 or something. So you pay, and then they say you play as many holes as you can.
Yeah.
And so what we would do is kind of skip some of the big holes on the back. So you could jump. So we do it, but then you
Yeah.
jump over to 17. This is at Downriver. You jump over to 17. So you is it 15 and 16? The giant ones are 13, whatever those giant par fives.
13 and 14.
Yeah, avoid those. And then you'd be coming up 18 and you could barely see them. It would be so dark. And your job was to keep an eye on that. And we'd walk home in the absolute dark. I mean, you come straight off. It was super fun, fun. But that was when I wasn't, you don't have kids around. You can't do that when you have kids.
Yeah.
But there's something nice. I enjoy walking by the golf course. I like seeing everybody in their golfing spirits and
everybody's
having
happy.
fun. Yes, they're all having fun and stuff. I'm sorry, Brian, that church did not go well for you. Maybe you
had a
didn't pray
casino
properly.
day yesterday.
Maybe you didn't. Sometimes you have to address the Lord in the proper way. You have to pick the right machine.
So you will get some casino time today
Hell
and tomorrow.
yeah.
She scared me.
I don't know about tomorrow. Today, yes. The plan is to get out there in the afternoon, and then definitely casino time, and maybe napping. I don't know. Probably have an early dinner. I'll probably go to bed early again. I don't see it being a super late night at the casino. I don't think it's that kind of party casino. And then tomorrow morning, depends how it goes tonight. I'll either head over in the morning for a little bit, or we'll just get out of there. But I don't think there's any plans for tomorrow casino. I don't know.
Or so
but
you
it's
thought.
me. It's me. So if I say to Ken, "Yeah, no, I'll meet you out at your house this afternoon for dinner time," and then I'm left to my own, and then.
Oh.
But here's the cool thing: I have money to spend, and it's all the same. It's Kalispell money.
Yeah.
So I can just use all my points and stuff out there.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I'm excited to try a new.
Yeah,
place.
I'd like to get have a full report.
Oh, you will have a full report, all right.
I have some friends that have a couple different friends that have places up there, and you have to pass that casino to get there. And I've always thought they've offered, oh, you got to stay out here and everything. I thought, well, that would be a time to do that. Go in there, play for a couple hours, and then just to check it out. I've never been inside there. Well, I was inside there when it was just getting started.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I
it's
think
not
it's
huge.
kind of like what Northern Quest, when they started
Used to
25
be.
years ago, it was just, one building, and then it just kept growing and growing and growing.
I have a picture of me and my Ken 20 whatever years ago. And we must have been doing a promotion for Star or whatever. And I'm holding a bunch of cash, and we're in front of the Camas Club. What is still the Camas Club, but it just says the Camas.
Yeah.
And I remember it went out. So it went out to one wall, not where the pavilion is. That was not there yet.
Right.
It ended there, and then it ended right where like the soda machines are in that first room. They did have a restaurant, but remember at first you could only drink. You could drink. It had a little patio area. It was 18 and up when they first started.
Yes.
So alcohol was only in
that's
that
true.
one
That's
area.
true.
And so you could have a drink, but you couldn't gamble with your drink because there were 18-year-olds out there. And so they had Let It Ride, which I loved. And it was just some tables, that little restaurant, and some machines, and that was it. And look at it now.
I remember
Amazing.
walking into the main entrance because that was the only entrance.
Yep.
And the craps table was right there.
Yep.
One craps table
Yep.
was right there.
Yep.
And you could be playing craps and looking out the main window of Northern. And now you look at the place and it's just like it's
Yes.
massive.
And the way they added on was so smart because they
Yes.
would just keep adding. And I think they had a non-smoking area, but I don't remember where they had it in that first room. But they just kept adding and building and adding, and
The
it's
place
so
where
great.
when I saw the Spinners the first time, when I got to meet them,
Yeah,
this is when I think 4 of the 6 were original guys.
Oh, wow.
They were they're older, of course, but they were they were the real Spinners. I was so
Yeah.
excited. They had their little suits on and everything. And I see the show, and I got to meet them after. That spot where they had the show was where Epic is now. It was all like it
Oh
was
my
like a
gosh.
little curtain thing, and it was chairs that were like almost like folding chairs, maybe a step up from folding chairs where they would sit them all in there. I think there was 200 was the biggest number
Oh
of
my
people that
gosh.
could fit in there, and I got to see them there. I still have the photo of, I'm doing the thumbs up and they're all doing thumbs up. I was so cool. It was very exciting. It was awesome. Yeah.
I don't remember them when they were building the hotel. I mean, it sort of happened aside from, but also, I was telling somebody I did Working Women's Wednesday there for, I bet, well, over the 10-year period, a ton. We do 12-week runs there, sometimes 16-week runs. I never gambled ever. Walk straight in, walk straight out, ever. So I didn't really pay attention to what was happening. And then all of a sudden it's expanding and it's expanding and expanding. And then all of a sudden I get the bug. And now I go
Now
an
you know
hour
every inch
early.
of that place.
Well, I would then go an hour early. We cut it down from a 3-hour thing to a 2-hour thing. So especially in the summer, I would get there, I had to be there at 5. I would get there at 3:30 to make sure everything was fine. And I was done at 7 and I'd leave at 8:30. So, but I just don't remember all of this, the construction. Like they never interrupted our gambling experience to do it all.
Yeah, the expansion has been amazing.
Yeah.
25 years bold. Get it?
Get it? I know. And I was looking at the slots that they have. Like, I love that they'll tell you all the slots they have and stuff. So it's super fun. I'm excited about today. Oh, wait. Is this the third Thursday? No. Dang it. Is it the third Thursday?
Yes.
What? Serious?
Yeah, because today's the 16th.
1, 2,
9th.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's happening now?
Stand by. Hang on. I got to go to promotions. What? Something good's happening.
Oh.
Third Thursday each. This is the winner's party. Oh, I'm not a winner's party. They'll have a winner's party here. Winning a jackpot gives you it's their winner's party. But that's okay. You know what? I'll be around good energy and other winners.
That's right.
That's what I want. And it'll make it lively because they'll be doing things. But here they have the rooster, which I like, and Mo Mummies. I'm excited.
Ashley on the text line says, my husband and I just picked up golfing in honor of his dad who passed away suddenly a few months ago. Any tips for beginners? We are enjoying it so much, but it's tricky too. Here's my tip for beginners.
Yes.
Be patient.
Yes. Have a good time. Always pick up the ball. Don't torture yourself. If it's just pick up the ball, keep the pace.
Keep the pace, yeah.
And enjoy the good shots.
Enjoy the good shots, yep.
Take a lesson.
And enjoy the course. Enjoy all the little squirrels and all the little marmot friends. Sometimes you'll see some deer.
Yes.
Sometimes you'll see some turkeys. They're all there. Sometimes you'll see an owl or a moose.
Sometimes you see a man trying to pee out a tree.
Well, yeah, and I apologize for that. So
Usually Dave. Brian's playing Downriver Sunday. This Sunday. Maybe I'll see you in the neighborhood. Oh no, I won't be there, Brian. But enjoy the neighborhood. Park carefully. My neighborhood sure does get busy. Very busy. That's okay. All right.
All right, it's going to be a good day today. It's Thursday, feeling good, feeling strong. Programming note, again, no show tomorrow. So as Molly cleverly pointed out, we encourage you to download your favorite podcast.
Yes.
Download a bunch of them. Pick one. Every one of them is good. And in one of them, there's a secret way to win $1 million. What? No. Just kidding. But, Anyway, yeah, so definitely do that. Ken will be joining us in the 8 o'clock hour. We'll look forward to that. We will have a couple of news items today, including one of the things that we talked about with our friend Sam Adams when we were co-anchoring the news. We got some new airplane survey.
Okay.
What airline has the best coffee? What airline has the best wine? What are the worst foods to eat on an airplane?
Yeah.
We've discussed some of that.
Yes, we have.
Best snacks. Who has the best snacks?
Oh, okay.
And they all rank these, and then they explain why certain things like certain airlines did better.
Sure.
People have a favorite snack. Okay.
Okay.
And then we have the best cities in the world for customer service.
Oh.
Spoiler alert, America does not crack the top 10.
Perfect.
We didn't have any cities that made the top 10, but then we'll tell you the cities in America that did the best. Okay.
Well, I want you to know that I had 2 perfects, one at Panda and one at the Texas Hot Chicken place, or Houston's Hot Chicken, and I got 2 elongated perfect. So I did it perfectly at Panda, and I thought I can't get 2 in a row perfectly. And then sure enough, at the Houston, I got another perfect, and it was even longer and bigger. Perfect. Filling the air while I do this. Perfect.
And then our other story is, and this is great. In fact, it's a real quick homework assignment.
Oh, okay.
All right. There's a woman in Florida, and she got randomly, she's trying to get her license plate. And you know how when you get a new car or whatever, they send you a license plate. You don't get to choose unless you do a personalized plate. Okay. So here is the random license plate that she got. You can write it down. It might be easier. SQZ A55. That is the random license plate that she got, and she is outraged because she
SQZA55. Okay.
Yeah, I think Olivia's got it.
Yeah.
What? Squass?
No, it's like squeeze. It's like squeeze you're squeezing your
Yes,
your ass.
Oh.
squeeze
your
ass.
Squeeze.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's that upset.
She's
They're
upset,
fine.
and
think that's awesome.
she's 76
Yeah.
years old,
Okay.
and she gets this at SQZ A55. Of course, the fives look
she'll
like
be
this.
fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
it's gonna
that's
be
hilarious.
Well, and it's funny because the clip is you almost hear her coming around as she's explaining it. So I can't believe they would do this to me. I'm in a senior living area and I can't be driving around, but I'm starting to get a few honks from people. So we have that story.
Okay.
It's pretty fun. So we'll get to that. We'll also need somewhere to play the showdown. If you want to play, make sure you check in with us. Let us know if you want to play. That'll be right at 8 o'clock. And then Ken will join us in the 8 o'clock hour as well.
Okay.
Feeling good, feeling strong. It's Thursday. Feels like a Friday.
Oh, yes. Yes,
This
it
is
does.
the Dave and Molly Show from the Numerica studio.
No matter what you can imagine, no matter what you can possibly dream, no matter what your heart desires, Jewelry Design Center can make it for you.
We've developed incredible relationships, avoiding the middleman and going directly to the source to get the best and brightest diamonds and be able to incorporate them into our pieces.
Jewelry Design Center has an exquisite showroom with top-notch customer service. So come visit, located at 821 North Division in Spokane, Washington. Jewelry Design Center, your jeweler for life.
What's your favorite summer memory? Laughing so hard with your buddies that your stomach hurts? Playing a board game as the sun goes down? Or staying for one more s'mores around the campfire? Numerica Credit Union helps you make confident financial decisions so you're ready for whatever comes next. With local guidance and people who genuinely care, they help you spend less time worrying about your money and more time doing what means most with the people who matter most. Numerica Credit Union. Money where it matters. Federally insured by NCUA.
Looking for a fun night out while supporting an incredible local nonprofit? Grab your partners and friends and join Spokane Hope for our annual Hoedown for Hope on September 26th at the Northern Quest Resort Pavilion. Enjoy an unforgettable evening featuring live and silent auctions, games, prizes, live music, exceptional food, and heartwarming stories from families whose deaf and hard of hearing children have experienced the life-changing impact of Spokane Hope. Founded in 2004, Spokane Hope helps children who are deaf or hard of hearing find their voice. As Eastern Washington's only nonprofit early intervention center of its kind, Spokane Hope works with children who use cochlear implants and hearing aids, teaching them to listen, speak, and connect with the world around them. But this work isn't possible without the community's support. Hoedown for Hope is a critical fundraiser that allows us to continue serving local families who need us most. Come raise your paddle, have a great time, and help change a child's future. Visit SpokaneHope.org to learn more and get your tickets today.
They say making friends as an adult is hard. Clearly, they haven't been to Northern Quest's $60,000 Row of Riches hot seats. You could be chosen to win up to $10,000 in cash just for playing your favorite slots or table games. And when you win, everyone in your row wins too, up to $100 in reward play. That's one way to break the ice. The Row of Riches hot seats, only at Northern Quest.
It's patio time, and our favorite patio is Mary Hill Winery, nestled right in the heart of Kendall Yards.
And if you're looking for a great place to visit with your dog, this is it. Their outdoor space is dog-friendly and they offer treats to your furry friends.
Not only is it the best spot to taste wine, the food is out of this world. Mary Hill is very excited to welcome Chef Richard Arona and his smoked pulled pork sliders and carnitas tacos.
Mary Hill is, after all, a full-service restaurant in addition to being Washington's most award-winning winery with over 5,000 awards.
There's live music 3 times a week, and it has by far the best wine club in town.
The views are spectacular, and later this summer, you'll be able to take it all in under a full-covered sailcloth on the deck.
So grab your friend and your pups and head to Kendall Yards.
Mary Hill has it all: wine, food, and music with a view.
It's been named the top tasting room 7 years running in the Inlanders Readers Poll.
And it's open 7 days a week. Just go to maryhillwinery.com for their hours and information on their fabulous wine club.
Mary Hill Winery, the best summer spot in town.
Our vehicle was making a really weird sound in the undercarriage, and so we needed to take it in to have someone look at it. We went to a local dealer. When they took the car in and identified the problem that we brought it in for, they also indicated there were other issues with the brakes of the car. When we saw the estimate that came from the dealer, we were flabbergasted. It was so high.
Hi, Dallas Lowe with Golden Rule Brake. You deserve an honest repair at a fair price, and we do promise to make it easy.
Hi, my name is Sam. I live in North Spokane with my wife. We went to the Golden Rule Brake on Francis, and from the moment we stepped in, we were greeted politely. They not only were able to fix the problem, but it cost about half of what it would have cost at the dealer. And so we were delighted with the cost. But beyond that, what I found was the people at Golden Rule Brake were fantastic to work with. We couldn't be happier with the job that Golden Rule Brake did for us.
Schedule now at goldenrulebrake.com.
Golden Rule Brake.
You've heard us talking about Sleep Vibe and how much we love it. Well, now the word is really spreading.
So many of our listeners and viewers are raving about it now.
One of the many people trying it out says he just got back from a trip to Brazil and he slept through the night every night in the hotel.
He also said that he's sleeping soundly for the first time in years.
And then when he got back home, Sleep Vibe made his jet lag a breeze.
This is all after he thought that it was, and these are his own words, hokey, and he was doubtful that it would work.
He doesn't think it's hokey anymore, and he's getting a second one for his wife.
I know I fall asleep faster and I stay asleep, and I noticed the jet lag thing as well.
Its magnetic field near the Earth's natural frequency helps you get the deep sleep you need, so you wake up feeling more deeply rested over time.
It's silent, so it doesn't interfere with white noise machines, and there are no apps and no subscriptions.
The best part is you can try it with a 30-day money-back guarantee. You have nothing to lose.
Except those restless nights. So go to thesleep5.com to check it out for yourself.
Thesleep5.com and tell them that Dave and Molly sent you.
Crave Northwest returns with a move to downtown Spokane for 3 nights of culinary celebration at Riverfront Park. July 16 through 18, this event brings together Northwest chefs, craft beverage makers, artisan vendors, live entertainment, and immersive food experiences. Crave Northwest celebrates the people and products shaping the Northwest food scene. Guests will explore chef-driven tastings, wine, beer, cider, spirits, artisan products, and live entertainment while connecting with the chefs, distillers, wineries, brewers, and tastemakers behind the region's most exciting culinary experiences. 3 days. Thursday, July 16th, Comfort Food and Hoedown Showdown. Friday, July 17th, Foods from Around the World and Carnival. Saturday, July 18th, Smoke and Fire. A grand finale celebrating the power of live fire cooking with grilled, smoked, charred, and flame-kissed creations from featured chefs and culinary teams. Crave takes place at Riverfront Park, 507 North Howard Street, with signature events scheduled for 6 to 9 p.m. nightly. Early entry experiences begin at 5 p.m. Select ticket options include early admission, VIP upgrades, and weekend passes. All event tickets include access to chef tastings, craft beverage tastings, and live entertainment. Go to cravenw.com for tickets.
Businesses work hard to build trust, and Pinnacle Investigations helps protect it. We provide professional, compliant background checks with real customer service for local employers. From criminal checks to employment verifications, we help you avoid bad hires and costly mistakes. When you're hiring for your business, details matter. Find Pinnacle Investigations online at whoareyouhiring.com.
Hello, this is Dan Clark from Clark's Diamond Jewelers in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene. This July, red, white, and blue mean more than fireworks and flags. Did you know July's birthstone, the ruby, is actually a member of the sapphire family? Its rich red color has made it a symbol of passion, courage, and prosperity for thousands of years. And sapphires, second only to diamonds in hardness, have been treasured by kings, queens, and collectors throughout history. As America celebrates 250 years of freedom, we also celebrate the reddest rubies, the whitest diamonds, and the bluest sapphires you will find anywhere. Whether you're marking a birthday, an anniversary, or simply your love beautiful things, discover a world of extraordinary gemstones at Clark's Diamond Jewelers. Proudly serving North Idaho and Eastern Washington since 1907. Clark's Jewelers in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene.
Summer is here, and that means road trips, sunshine, and a whole lot of driving. Make sure your car is ready for the season with Clark's Tire and Automotive. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just across town, we've got you covered with oil changes, new tires, brake service, AC repair, and complete summer tune-ups. Right now, take advantage of seasonal specials on alignments, batteries, AC service, and tires. Everything you need to keep your ride safe and cool all summer long. With 4 convenient locations, 2 in the Spokane Valley and 2 on the north side, Clark's Tire and Automotive is always nearby when you need us. Visit clarkstires.com to check out exclusive summer coupons and find out about financing available for all credit types. Schedule your summer service today because nothing ruins a road trip like car trouble. Clark's Tire and Automotive, proudly serving the Spokane area for over 15 years with friendly neighborhood service you can trust. Stop on by and see us today.
Dave and Molly from the archives.
Chick Shadle Center, where you can still drink.
Right.
It's my favorite kind of rehab center. The one that says, "Girl, you'll be okay.
Everything in moderation."
Everything in moderation. That's pretty good.
I wanted to hear some more of the Chick Shadle guy.
Chick Shadle? Dave, listen. I hear sometimes you hit the bottle. says here you like to have it get tanked up. You can still get tanked up. Just got to take a break. Give yourself a rest. Come check in here for a week or two. Send home. Go to your wine tasting. Chick Shadle Center. Heroin and marijuana too. Don't you like to toke up with your friends? Some people say it's bad for you. You shouldn't do it all the time. Well, you probably shouldn't. Come here for a week, dry out, send you home with a nice joint in your hand. Heroin, you should probably just quit that altogether. Even us at Chick Shadle Center say you can't be a part-time heroin addict. That's where we draw the line. Now that's the other wing where you stay all the time. The alcohol wing. Well, we have cocktail hour. We like to check in, make sure how you're doing.
Oh, that was everything I wanted it to be.
Good.
Okay.
The Dave and Molly Show, always available wherever you get your podcasts. Dave and Molly from the archives.
Those are today's fun facts. Only one is fake. All the other ones, 100% true.
Okay.
Now, clearly, it wouldn't be the ones where I had misspellings or, faked, I couldn't pronounce, that kind of stuff. I wouldn't do any of that to throw people off. Just present.
I have question marks about the typo on the Lincoln Memorial. I have questions about Richard Gere being a gymnast, although somewhere I feel like I've heard that before. Maybe.
Yeah, you probably heard that
And
one
the
before.
Jupiter one, I can't even put my head. If that's the fun fact, then I say boo, because it's too complicated. I'm changing my mind. All right, so we got a Jupiter. We got 2 maroon 5s.
Oh, finally. Now they're coming in.
Yeah,
I didn't see them at first. The fake fun fact
Yes.
has not been identified in the studio. However, it has been identified on the text line.
Is it Jupiter?
Nope.
The lion.
Nope.
Maroon 5.
Maroon 5.
You butt.
She called me a butt.
A word would be a little too much for our gentle listeners.
It was Hootie and the Blowfish.
Oh, dang it.
Not Maroon 5.
Got me again.
The Dave and Molly Show, always available wherever you get your podcasts. Dave and Molly from the archives.
So I've always worked and
Tell everybody about your first job and how you got a raise, Mom.
Well, that was actually later.
Oh.
I worked at a clothing store, a kids' clothing store first. And then I quit one day because I didn't like the lady. She was mean. And I said, can I have my paycheck? And I quit. And I worked at a little boutique called Tottenham Court. But then my best friend Stacy got me a job at Hot Dog on a Stick.
Mm-hmm. Pork missile on a stick.
Oh, man. And when the owner, creepy owner, she told me, she's like, here's the deal. When he comes in town, he's a dirty old man. Sit on his lap and you'll get a quarter raise. It was 1984, and we were making like $6.50 an hour.
Oh,
I mean, minimum wage was like $4. Or maybe it was $4. I think it was $4.25. Maybe we were making well into the sixes, and that was because when the owner came to town, you sat on his lap and you got a raise.
Oh,
we became manager.
And as you said earlier, she turned out fine.
That is classic. It was a different time.
Yeah.
And I will say you didn't know any better.
Yeah. Oh, I knew what I was doing.
The Dave and Molly Show, always available wherever you get your podcasts. We now return to the Dave and Molly Show.
Welcome back. Sorry for that longer break. I mean,
yes,
you know, Molly and
it's
everything.
my fault. Crap my pants again. Had to clean it up. If my mom's listening, she's going to say, Bobby, why do you have to say that? It's just not good. Don't say that all the time.
It's very unladylike.
It is. It did get chilly in here, though. Wardrobe change.
Oh, yeah.
Got chilly. And I'm getting word. I'm slightly excited about my casino thing.
Yeah,
I really am.
yeah.
I love a good casino. And Shanna is going to be there, and so she said, "By the way, it's a little chilly in there, so bring a sweater."
Okay.
So okay, I like that. I'm okay with that. Bundle up.
There have been times when I've played cards, and I know the spot exactly. It's the far end spot playing Pai Gow at Northern Quest. Because it's the number 7 spot.
Uh-huh.
I know it's like 7, my number.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll play 2, so it's 6 and 7.
Oh,
that's
6,
my
7.
birthday. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it's right under the air conditioning vent. I mean, and so
yes.
you go in there on a hot day, and you're shivering. It's just because of where you are. It's the exact spot where it blasts you.
There are cold spots and warm spots at Northern Quest, and I know there's a spot right outside of non-smoking where the door opens and closes, and it's this Panda machine that I started playing. I really like, and it'll like a rush of air every time somebody comes out of the sliding. It's very refreshing though. It's like a nice. I like it. But then there's certain I call them neighborhoods at the casino, and I'll say this is a loud neighborhood because there are certain machines that are so loud and do crazy things, and that becomes too loud in that neighborhood or too crowded. Sometimes you get a neighborhood that's too crowded with machines.
Some people like the busyness of a loud neighborhood.
They do. Sometimes I like to go out to the more
in suburban life.
Yeah. Sometimes I like a little more space, and so then I'll go to there, and then I'll go to the big city and in the hubbub of it all. But then I have to go back out to the quieter neighborhoods. So some of the neighborhoods are chilly, and some are too warm.
But everything's fine now here in the studio.
Oh yeah, this is fine.
We have a new study was done to analyze a bunch of online reviews to see which cities in the world
had
the best customer service.
Okay.
Now, the sad news for us as Americans, none of our cities made the top 10 in the world.
Oh, jeez.
We're just not very good at that.
Seems like we could have gotten 1 or 2. Nothing. So okay. So in the world, and there's cities, and you're talking about service.
Yes.
Are they big cities that we know?
We've heard of all of them. One of them would be considered a major.
I'm going to say something like Madrid, somewhere in Spain. Madrid.
No. The number one, Edinburgh.
Edinburgh, Scotland?
Scotland, yeah, UK, yeah.
Yeah. Is it Scotland? Or is it UK?
Yeah, it's Scotland.
Okay.
Yeah. Part of the entire kingdom.
Yes.
Hanoi, Liverpool.
Oh.
Paris, France.
No.
That's the biggest. Well, that's what I see. And I've never
wrong.
been there. I don't know. But just from what I've heard, I wouldn't think that there would be the customer service.
I've been there enough
You
to
bet,
know
yeah.
that it's not.
Okay.
That is
Flawed
not
list?
been my experience.
Flawed list.
Unless unless the Parisians have changed greatly in the last 10 years. But I will say that in the south of France, where we were, it was wonderful. Everybody was so nice.
Yeah.
But I wasn't a lone tourist somewhere. But I would say, like in the town square where I'm just on my own, everybody was really super nice.
Paris was the biggest city in the top 5.
Okay.
And then number 5 worldwide, Dublin. Now, if you're just looking at the U.S., and again, we didn't make anybody's list. San Diego, California is number 1.
Okay.
Followed by Phoenix, Dallas, and number 4, believe it or not, New York City.
Well,
4th best in the country for
customer service.
Customer service.
I will say this, that if you are, in New York City, you have a lot of competition. There's a lot of restaurants that are vying for your attention. And I think that could be, they're very good at what they do. I also think you can get the other end where they're throwing stuff at you, but they're efficient probably. I would rather have a waiter who is a little curt but really good at their job than somebody who's perfect and screws it all up. I don't want that.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
No.
Texas did very well. Dallas was number 3. Houston was number 8. Austin was number 9. Atlanta number 5. A lot of places in the South. But the big takeaway was people were surprised that Paris, 4th best in the whole world.
Yes.
And New York City, 4th best in the United States.
Yeah.
Like, well, those traditionally you don't. The stereotype is not that they are that friendly.
Well, Gretchen said they had fabulous service in Paris last year.
Oh.
And Carla, I also disagree with Paris. Here's the thing about it is that I think it depends who you are and where you are, what you're trying to do in Paris. And that, I think if you give it a try, you try to speak a little French. If you're just at the little cafe, I think if it's a place where it's normally regulars like locals and you try to come in and you're going to get not at the really high end hotels. If you can afford to be there, then yeah, you'll get great service. Of course, you have to. But in the regular little places, I don't know. I know it's a generalization, but there's no Canada on there. Seems like Canada would have, like Edmonton or BC, like Vancouver or something, no?
No, not at all.
Get it so you're not as polite as we thought. Blowing all your smoke down here, Canada.
Yeah, come on. Control those fires.
Yes. Go out to the border. Make a chain. Start blowing back to yourselves.
Here's something that I think that you'll have lots of comments on.
Okay.
Because you like to fly. You like air travel.
I sure do.
The airlines with the best snacks, the best coffee, the worst foods, and wine, all that kind of stuff.
All right.
We'll start with in-flight coffee. They give the airline, and then they also give the coffee that they serve.
I have an opinion on
Okay.
this. I think Alaska Airlines, and I think they serve Starbucks, and I think they do a nice job.
Alaska does not serve Starbucks.
What do they serve?
Something called Stumptown.
Oh,
it did come in
used
third.
They used to always, I remember specifically Starbucks cups. So that's new, and that's actually a good thing because Stumptown, that's a Portland thing.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm okay with that.
The number 1 was Delta.
Oh.
And they serve Starbucks.
Oh, okay.
So I am so off on this list, and we'll get to the reason why. I'm not a Starbucks person.
For brewed coffee, I'm a Starbucks person. For the
Really?
rest of it, it doesn't really matter. But I like their brewed coffee.
Second was American Airlines, and they serve something called Lavazza.
Oh.
You know
I don't
that?
know that one.
Lavazza.
Oh.
I think I've seen that somewhere before.
Yeah. Then Alaska that
Okay.
serves Stumptown.
That's new.
This was number one among the millennials and the frequent travelers.
When's the last time you had a cup of coffee on an airplane?
I've maybe the last flight I was on.
Really?
Sometimes I'll have, depending on the time of the day.
Yeah.
And I have to load it up with
Yeah. Sugar and
cream.
cream.
Yeah, just I have not had a good cup of coffee on an airplane.
Because if you're used to, I like the cinnamon vanilla creamer and yeah, kind of.
JetBlue was next. They serve Dunkin'. And I like Dunkin' coffee. I think
Yeah.
it's great.
Is it good?
But when people were asked separately, they said it was the worst coffee.
Oh.
No, it has a isn't that what you drink every day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to drink the Hawaiian, I think it's the Kona brand.
Yeah.
But the Dunkin' is cheaper, and I like it. And I think Dunkin' coffee's great.
I feel bad. I do the Keurigs. Right now I'm doing the Kirkland, just the dark French roast.
Yeah.
And then I do the pod. I feel kind of guilty because although I do have the ability with my coffee maker, I have the little thing where I can grind the beans into it and it's a pod. So so you can, Stacy and Stuart got it for me. They had one. So you can either do the plastic pod, which is terrible for the environment, or you can grind your coffee. And I just never have the patience to do it. Ken does it once in a while.
Southwest was at the very bottom. They serve Pete's coffee.
I thought they served 7-Eleven coffee.
Yeah. I think actually it might have been Southwest where I had the last. I love Southwest. I love everything about them. The coffee, maybe not so much. But they serve the Pete's coffee. And there was a stretch of time I went through 2 bags of the Pete's coffee because they had it at Costco. And it was one of those deals. So I went through a run of that.
I like Pete's. I like we'll do.
That's a
Pete's.
Seattle company, right?
I think it may be. But I do the Pete's for the Nespresso machine because Nespresso when they first started they had the copyright for years. Well, it expired, and then Starbucks, Pete's, everybody started making the pods for our Nespresso machines. So even though it's an Nespresso machine, you don't have to order the pods from the company anymore.
Oh.
Talk about a game changer because you used to have to, the only way you could get it was to go to one of the stores or you had to be on an order thing. I think it was 5 years ago maybe that they lost their copyright for that or that it expired and everybody pounced. And so I'll get the Pete's at Safeway sometimes and they're pretty good. I like my coffee.
Yeah. I like coffee talk.
I just like 1 cup and it's funny when the alarm goes off and I think I can't do it. And then I picture my cup of coffee and I picture sitting at the laptop and it's still dark outside and doggy's still sleeping. And I think I like the mornings.
My situation this morning, I remember I said I hit the snooze. I was a little late. Well, I can smell the coffee because the coffee pot goes on the second the alarm goes off.
Yeah.
It's just that. And then by the time, by the time I got out of bed this morning, it was done brewing and the smell was coming up and it's like, oh, it's going to be good. It's wonderful.
But you don't drink your coffee at your house. You drink it on your way to work.
Normally, lately since we've been doing the stuff for TV, like I'll be drinking that while and then sometimes if I don't finish it, I'll finish it in the car.
I always leave this much at the bottom of the cup. I never finish. And Ken teases me about it, which I don't know why it's funny. I think it's because it gets cold and I have to go.
Yeah.
And I've had enough. So this much coffee is laying around my house on all the mugs from the week.
Now, what airline serves the best snacks?
I like the Delta Biscottis. Sorry, I do.
It's the number one.
Those
the
are
runaway
good.
number one.
Yes, they're so good.
It was a number one, in all forms of the GLP-1, the high protein snacks, and their treats.
Yeah.
They had 30%. Okay. Then came Southwest, and they have a bunch of different pretzel brands. Remy's, Graham's, and Oreos.
Okay.
And then the other airlines were further down the list, and they didn't even say what they serve. JetBlue, United, American, Alaska.
JetBlue serves whatever you brought with you from the terminal.
Maybe.
They're just like, you're lucky this sucker got off the ground. Sit back, relax.
Here's something that we're not really going to participate in unless you've been a real world traveler. The best in-flight wine selection.
Oh.
Air France #1, followed by Emirates, Singapore Airlines, and British Airways.
Oh, well.
So there's nothing, United States domestic flights that.
There's no
are on there.
selection. It's the white can or the red can. Which
Yeah.
one would you like?
Yeah.
They're not bad, though. Southwest, they brought it to us in a cup. I don't know what they were serving on Southwest because, usually you order a glass of wine, they bring it to you in a can and you get a cup.
Yeah.
Well, they just brought us a paper cup full of wine. So I don't even know what it was. But it was
I've
good.
had, it was decent. Yeah, I've had it.
My favorite is to bring a cheese and cracker assortment from either to get one of their things, they'll serve the box of stuff, or bring it from the airport. You get it. And then I like a glass of wine and my cheese and crackers with a little something sweet at the end. And then I doze off and listen to my music or my book. My favorite.
With your flip-flops on. What's the worst thing a fellow passenger can eat on a plane?
Eggs. Tuna.
That's
Oh,
it. Yeah, you got the two.
Oh.
In the reverse order. Tuna fish sandwich, the #1. Boiled eggs, #2.
Oh, yeah.
I would even go as far as to say that airports should not supply people with tuna sandwiches. Like you can't order one to go.
It's just not pleasant.
It's not fair. They should regulate a little bit. what
Unless
comes
you're the
on.
one eating it. It's like,
That's delicious.
I love a tuna sandwich, but
do too,
there is a if it's a secondary, like I like the smell of secondary cigar smoke. I don't like the smell of secondary tuna fish sandwich.
No.
Yeah.
If it's me, that's great.
Yes.
Somebody else, no.
It's the opposite. You want to smell a cigar and not smoke it. You want to eat a tuna sandwich and not smell it.
Yes.
Yeah, I get that.
Soup or messy liquids. That's something you should not have on a plane. Followed by fried food, fast food. And then there were 2% of people that said, no, beans. Any beans. Any form of beans. That's bad.
When I do take food on a plane, I try to be very aware. Although sometimes those meat and cheese trays that you buy at the little store at the airport, when you first pop it open, there's a waft, and it's like, oh, sorry, it was the cheese. Yeah, it wasn't me. I do like that, and sometimes if we're doing longer trips with several stops, I will pack. I have like tons of snacks. Pepperoni sticks and cheese sticks, and Ken never thinks about that. And we'll be on the first flight, and he'll be there, and then I'll pull the bag out.
Oh,
yeah, and then he's very happy.
Gotta have your snacks.
Oh yeah, gotta have your snacks.
All right, next story here. An elderly woman in Florida. She's not that old. She's 76 years old. Her name is Nancy Storito. No relation. Anyway, she received her brand new license plates in the mail recently. And she opens them up and she looks at it, and the license plate is SQZ, then a space, and then A55.
I wrote it down.
If you look at it real quick, a lot of people say, oh, squeeze ass, question mark? She did not order these as vanity plates. It wasn't like I'm selecting this. It was just a random deal.
Yeah.
But she says it's not her style. She first went ballistic, it says. Went a little crazy. And she wondered how they passed state inspection.
Yeah.
On that. Here she is in her own words, and then I think she comes around at the end.
Okay.
I looked at it and I said, I don't think so. I don't think a woman that lives in a senior community that's going to be 77 years old next month will be driving around with what this plate has to say. I'm kind of resigning to it. I figured maybe it was just destined to be on my car. I can handle it if I get a few honks here and there. Actually, being over 70, I might like a few honks.
Yeah.
She came around fast.
Yeah.
You know that some prisoner somewhere is going, Joe, come here. Look at this. And then they're like, ha ha. And then they send it off.
She can request new plates for free, but she's decided to keep it after her friends at the retirement community encouraged her to just roll with it.
My plates have 6-9 in it.
Oh.
I think. Trying to think. I got to look at my.
Aren't you CNN? Yeah, like, isn't your CNN?
No.
Your license plate?
No.
I used to be really good remembering people's license plate numbers.
Why?
I don't know. It was
That's
just
weird.
a numbers thing. I know it's very weird.
Yeah, I definitely have a 6-9. And what did you say? A what?
I thought it was CNN.
Oh wait, this is the wrong one. No, I'm looking at the wrong one. I don't know who's.
That's your old one was 6-9. It was 6944.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
That's right. That's the one I got rid of. The new one is CVC.
Oh.
And then it's got like a year. It almost looks like I really like the pharmacy and I was born in, 59 or whatever. Yeah.
Ken Hopkins is 4304.
Yours is like 6,000 or 3,000 or something.
No,
right?
1,000.
1,000, yeah. I know because when I went to the casino and I see it all the time and I'm like, oh my God. There
Well, I'm
he is
never
again.
there. I don't know how you'd ever see that.
Yep.
No, you're there all the time.
Yep. I see it. Or when it's in my spot here, which is never in my spot here. No. Some other yahoo. It's so weird how people aren't creature of habit. Like, I always try to park in the same spot. It's just as soon as you come in and park there.
Mm-hmm.
And then some days somebody's in that spot. And then some days they choose the middle spot. And I'm surprised because they're here before I am that they don't always just pick the same spot.
Yeah.
It's all
Maybe there
open.
was somebody there when they got there.
Oh,
I always,
maybe
when I come
overnight.
in and I see your spot, I pass your spot.
Bypass it.
Just because that's kind of your spot. And I respect people's parking things.
And you used to park on the other side.
I used to.
Yes.
Just because that's where when we would come up, when our studio was upstairs. But now I'm on this side. And then I need to ask Sam Adams because he used to have his spot, the perfect spot.
Oh,
and
right.
now he's parking. Now I parked right next to him today.
I think, here's my theory. I think he gave up the reserve spot to save money.
I think so,
And
too.
now he has to just take whatever because he probably realized I get here so early, I'll always have first choice.
Yeah.
It's silly. If you're a morning person, it's silly to pay the extra
Yeah.
because you're always going to get a spot.
Yeah.
It's when you're a midday person or the evening news, then it pays because you want to make sure you get one of the outside spots.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have, Olivia? The inside.
I just have a normal spot. Yeah. But I've been parking in the same spot every day since I started or been trying to.
Yeah.
Because it's just like it becomes your spot.
Yeah,
It's
that's
your spot.
right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Spot. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know who it is, but they're either in the first spot or the middle spot. And I'm okay with either spot. I don't mind. I like both of them. But I find it interesting. Then once in a while, there'll be somebody new, not only parked there, but they've gone as far as to back in.
Oh.
That's a bold move.
Oh, it's a bold move.
Do you do that sometimes? You back in?
I thought about it, but no, I don't.
Yeah. I'm not a backer inner.
I
just-
do like the middle spots of the sections.
Yeah.
Because you get too close to that
Oh, those
big cement
yellow,
pillars, and
yes.
you see the marks on
They're
everybody's
horrible.
car.
Stripe of shame.
Yes. Yeah. There's a couple cars
Yes.
with it. Yeah.
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 Oh,
My car, as soon as I start it, goes beep, 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 because you're so close to everything.
Well,
I
and then-
understand. I'm doing it.
That's the same thing. So when I leave today, as soon as I start the car up, it'll be beep
Yeah.
beep. It's like, yes, I know I parked here.
Yes.
Just
We
settle.
know we're close.
Back to this story with the
Yeah.
woman with the license plate.
Yes.
I didn't realize, but the Florida license plate. Remember her? It's S. What was it? So it's SQZ.
Yes. A.
And then there's a space, and then there's the A55. Well, in the space
Yes.
are the two oranges because it's Florida. You know, they have
That's
that on the
right.
license plate. So I mean, that's
Yeah.
Love it.
quite something.
You know, my favorite license plate in the whole country is Wyoming. It's got the Buck and Bronco. I love
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Around here, it's kind of fun when you're at an RV park because you'll see, everything. Usually it's California, Idaho, Oregon, Montana. But once in a while, you'll see something like in North Carolina and it's, or Arizona.
We
New
used to play
Mexico.
when I would take the kids to Cannon Beach. That was always our game. is count out how many different license plates. And we'd be always, every trip, we were in the 30s.
Really?
Yeah, there's just people from all over. Some of them, too, to be honest, are probably, rental cars. And so, that adds to the equation. But it was always cool to see all the different states and their license plates. I mean, all over. I mean, if you did that for 3 years, every state would be represented.
Oh, yeah.
It was just crazy.
I think Hawaii and Alaska are the hardest. Around here, Alaska's not that hard to get, but Hawaii is a hard one to get when you're on the mainland.
I've seen Hawaii.
Have you?
Yeah.
When we first moved to Florida, we moved from Spokane to Orlando, and they had a $1,200, remember, this is the early 90s, $1,200 impact fee that they were putting on every car. So just
Our state, Washington?
No, Florida.
Oh, Florida, going to Florida.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we had to pay. I mean, the car wasn't even worth $1,200, but we had to do it. Well, we'd already moved away to Tennessee, and they reversed it and said it was illegal, and we got our money back.
Oh.
It was awesome. I think we got $1,000. Like, they kept what was reasonable because I think so many people were moving there. We could make a case for Washington having an impact fee or Idaho because when you all move there, it's so much harder on the roads. But they ruled it unconstitutional or whatever and gave us our money back. And we had been there, used the roads as much as we could, and then left and went to Tennessee. And in Tennessee, they're like, we don't care. Y'all come in. It's fine. We'll pay you. He's fine. We'll figure out how to do the roads.
That sounds like the wife of the guy that woke up naked in a Walmart after stealing some stuff.
Put some trousers on, Jeb. I'll be back, Mary Sue. Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing. I need dog food for the hound. Fine. I may be stirred.
You remember back in the day, this was also early 90s, maybe even up to mid 90s, where they had your license fee for your car was based on the value of the car. So, and for your renewal, it'd be like $600 or something if you had a newer car.
That's right.
And then it went all the way down. Then that was a Tim Eyman thing, and they, enough people signed a petition and it was voted on, and then it got cut to $33.
Yep.
And now they keep adding little things up. And
it's like 60. I just did. In fact, I got to get a hold of somebody because mine's tabs for
mine's due next week or next month.
Oh,
August. I'm August.
My tabs for my RV will expire at the end of July, and I have not received any notification. So I need to go and do that because that's always July. Like it goes through July. Mm-hmm. And then now it'll be October because I think I bought my car in October.
I remember them sending me an email. It was probably 2 months ago, and I thought, "Oh, geez, it's not till August." And then it just clicked. It said, I got to get it. I got to get that done.
Well, if you don't pay that or your parking tickets, then you can just combine and just put them all in one pile.
Paying the parking ticket.
No, and the other thing that's crazy is that the smog emissions test just went by the wayside. Like they just stopped doing it.
That was such a joke.
They were grandfathering people in. Then you see people with their big diesels and doing that thing where they spew all the stuff like that just that puff of smoke is 12 cars worth of emissions or maybe 15. Just the jackasses that do that. How's that even allowed? Doesn't seem like you should. They're jackasses.
I am with you on that.
If you have a big diesel truck and you on purpose throw out a big cloud of black smoke for the people behind you, you are indeed a jackass. There, I said it.
And that's why she.
And
because the smokes are.
You can join the people who have their thumping music that makes our cars rattle just so you can hear your stupid ass music. Good morning, Spokane. I think I need a little food break.
I think but people are on your side, I can assure you.
I know, but I don't want to say anything else.
Even I'm on your side. And I'm never on your side. I'm on your side for this one. I'm jumping on over.
We got jackasses and dumbasses. Yeah. There and there. Yes. Okay.
All right. Let's do a break here.
Yes.
We're going to come back. We'll be on SWX. and we need someone to play the showdown. Ken will be joining us for the remainder of the show when he comes in. So we'll look forward to that. We'll also have some entertainment news, which will include some fun clips from last night's ESPY Awards. And then they had Marcelo. What's the guy at Saturday Night?
Oh yeah, I can't remember
never say his
He's
name.
very funny.
Yeah, he was great.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so he was their host last night.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so that's a few of the things. And then there's a new Rocky movie. Now, hang on though. Here's where it gets crazy. The movie is about how the movie Rocky got made. And I think it's a great story. We all know the story, right?
Like the one when they did The Godfather, how it got made. I'm all in.
Yes.
I want all the details.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Somebody will be playing Sylvester Stallone?
And he sounds just like him. Yeah.
Oh, we'll make movies.
And everybody, this isn't ruining the movie, but the basic story is Sylvester Stallone has this script for Rocky. He's a nobody, and he shops it around, and they all love the script, and all the movie people, and they say, well, this is great. We'll buy it from you. And he says, no, I want to be in it. And they said, well, no, we want big stars. And then they kept raising the price just to get him out because they didn't believe in him. He had no bankability.
Yeah.
And he held on to it, and then the rest is history. Wins Picture of the Year.
Had he sold it, it probably would have died right there. They would have made one of them. It would have been a moderate hit, and there would never be the franchise.
Exactly right. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to hearing that story.
So, that and more as we continue. This is the Dave and Molly Show from the Numerica studio.
No matter what you can imagine, no matter what you can possibly dream, no matter what your heart desires, Jewelry Design Center can make it for you.
We've developed incredible relationships, avoiding the middlemen and going directly to the source to get the best and brightest diamonds and be able to incorporate them into our pieces.
Jewelry Design Center has an exquisite showroom with top-notch customer service. So come visit, located at 821 North Division in Spokane, Washington. Jewelry Design Center, your jeweler for life.
What's your favorite summer memory? Laughing so hard with your buddies that your stomach hurts? Playing a board game as the sun goes down? Or staying for one more s'mores around the campfire? Numerica Credit Union helps you make confident financial decisions so you're ready for whatever comes next. With local guidance and people who genuinely care, they help you spend less time worrying about your money and more time doing what means most with the people who matter most. Numerica Credit Union. Money where it matters. Federally insured by NCUA.
Looking for a fun night out while supporting an incredible local nonprofit? Grab your partners and friends and join Spokane Hope for our annual Hoedown for Hope on September 26th at the Northern Quest Resort Pavilion. Enjoy an unforgettable evening featuring live and silent auctions, games, prizes, live music, exceptional food, and heartwarming stories from families whose deaf and hard of hearing children have experienced the life-changing impact of Spokane Hope. Founded in 2004, Spokane Hope helps children who are deaf or hard of hearing find their voice. As Eastern Washington's only nonprofit early intervention center of its kind, Spokane Hope works with children who use cochlear implants and hearing aids, teaching them to listen, speak, and connect with the world around them. But this work isn't possible without the community's support. Hoedown for Hope is a critical fundraiser that allows us to continue serving local families who need us most. Come raise your paddle, have a great time, and help change a child's future. Visit SpokaneHope.org to learn more and get your tickets today.
They say making friends as an adult is hard. Clearly, they haven't been to Northern Quest's $60,000 row of Riches hot seats. You could be chosen to win up to 10 grand in cash just for playing your favorite slots or table games. And when you win, everyone in your row wins too, up to $100 in reward play. That's one way to break the ice. The row of Riches hot seats, only at Northern Quest.
It's patio time, and our favorite patio is Mary Hill Winery, nestled right in the heart of Kendall Yards.
And if you're looking for a great place to visit with your dog, this is it. Their outdoor space is dog-friendly And they offer treats to your furry friends.
Not only is it the best spot to taste wine, the food is out of this world. Mary Hill is very excited to welcome Chef Richard Arona and his smoked pulled pork sliders and carnitas tacos.
Mary Hill is, after all, a full-service restaurant in addition to being Washington's most award-winning winery with over 5,000 awards.
There's live music 3 times a week, and it has by far the best wine club in town.
The views are spectacular, and later this summer, you'll be able to take it all in under a full-covered sailcloth on the deck.
So grab your friend and your pups and head to Kendall Yards.
Mary Hill has it all: wine, food, and music with a view.
It's been named the top tasting room 7 years running in the Inlanders Readers Poll.
And it's open 7 days a week. Just go to maryhillwinery.com for their hours and information on their fabulous wine club.
Mary Hill Winery, the best summer spot in town.
Our vehicle was making a really weird sound in the undercarriage, and so we needed to take it in to have someone look at it. We went to a local dealer. When they took the car in and identified the problem that we brought it in for, they also indicated there were other issues with the brakes of the car. When we saw the estimate that came from the dealer, we were flabbergasted. It was so high.
Hi, Dallas Lowe with Golden Rule Brake. You deserve an honest repair at a fair price, and we do promise to make it easy.
Hi, my name is Sam. I live in North Spokane with my wife. We went to the Golden Rule Brake on Francis, and from the moment we stepped in, we were greeted politely. They not only were able to fix the problem, but it cost about half of what it would have cost at the dealer. And so we were delighted with the cost. But beyond that, what I found was the people at Golden Rule Brake were fantastic to work with. We couldn't be happier with the job that Golden Rule Brake did for us.
Schedule now at goldenrulebrake.com.
Golden Rule Brake.
You've heard us talking about Sleep Vibe and how much we love it. Well, now the word is really spreading.
So many of our listeners and viewers are raving about it now.
One of the many people trying it out says he just got back from a trip to Brazil and he slept through the night every night in the hotel.
He also said that he's sleeping soundly for the first time in years.
And then when he got back home, Sleep Vibe made his jet lag a breeze.
This is all after he thought that it was, and these are his own words, hokey, and he was doubtful that it would work.
He doesn't think it's hokey anymore, and he's getting a second one for his wife.
I know I fall asleep faster and I stay asleep, and I noticed the jet lag thing as well.
Its magnetic field near the Earth's natural frequency helps you get the deep sleep you need, so you wake up feeling more deeply rested over time.
It's silent, so it doesn't interfere with white noise machines, and there are no apps and no subscriptions.
The best part is you can try it with a 30-day money-back guarantee. You have nothing to lose.
Except those restless nights. So go to thesleep5.com to check it out for yourself.
Thesleep5.com and tell them that Dave and Molly sent you.
Crave Northwest returns with a move to downtown Spokane for 3 nights of culinary celebration at Riverfront Park, July 16 through 18. This event brings together Northwest chefs, craft beverage makers, artisan vendors, live entertainment, and immersive food experiences. Crave Northwest celebrates the people and products shaping the Northwest food scene. Guests will explore chef-driven tastings, wine, beer, cider, spirits, artisan products, and live entertainment while connecting with the chefs, distillers, wineries, brewers, and tastemakers behind the region's most exciting culinary experiences. 3 days. Thursday, July 16th, Comfort Food and Hoedown Showdown. Friday, July 17th, Foods from Around the World and Carnival. Saturday, July 18th, Smoke and Fire. A grand finale celebrating the power of live fire cooking with grilled, smoked, charred, and flame-kissed creations from featured chefs and culinary teams. Crave takes place at Riverfront Park, 507 North Howard Street, with signature events scheduled for 6 to 9 p.m. nightly. Early entry experiences begin at 5 p.m. Select ticket options include early admission, VIP upgrades, and weekend passes. All event tickets include access to chef tastings, craft beverage tastings, and live entertainment. Go to cravenw.com for tickets.
Hiring a new employee, it's exciting. But let's be honest, it can also be a gamble. At Pinnacle Investigations, we don't just roll the dice. We help you with easy, affordable background checks built for nonprofits, small businesses, and even corporate enterprises. No guessing, no parlays, no chances. Just the answers you need when you need them. Call 1-800-955-5306 today or check us out at whoareyouhiring.com. And at Pinnacle Investigations, we always help you know who you are hiring.
We now return to the Dave and Molly Show.
Hey, welcome back, everybody, and we welcome in our new viewers on SWX. Welcome to Thursday, although it's going to feel a little bit like a Friday.
Yeah.
Because this is our last live show of the week, and tomorrow will be a rerun, but it's a very good rerun.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to love that. But Ken's here now.
Hey.
Yeah, and he's live.
Hi.
Well, I just found out I was going to come in bright and early tomorrow morning, but I'm just going to
Yeah,
sleep
you
in.
should still do it.
Sleep in.
Yeah, on account of this is kind of a Friday.
Yeah,
it is awesome to be here.
It does feel like a Friday vibe, though, doesn't it?
Yes.
I mean, Ken's always in on Thursday, but
Right, which
But,
is kind of my Friday.
yeah.
Yesterday, I was very tired, and I said, "What if when Ken comes in, we just leave and let him do the show?"
Just carry it
Yeah.
out.
The Ken Show.
You know,
Or
as
take a nap.
I was driving in, I thought, man, how nice is it to have Dave and Molly talking? And I'm just driving, thinking about my favorite coffee on an airline.
Yeah.
The whole thing, you know.
Well,
That
and
was very
now
nice.
here you are.
We'll get into the story a little bit later, but something that you said stuck with me last night when we were talking about golf carts and driving a golf cart and just that feel of it. But we'll share the story. But it's a good one.
We had a little interlude last night, and it involved Molly.
Yeah, it did.
More to be told.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about Molly most of the time, and it
Right.
was. I mean, it was only like a 2 or 3 hour conversation, but still.
But when those neighbors and the nice doggy, and they joined in too.
Yeah.
Oh, Molly. Yeah, we
Yeah.
know Molly.
Yeah. And then people were showing their photos, and I mean, it was the whole presentation. But anyway, enough of that.
A lot of things about, I know years ago, she still does that. Yep. Yes.
And what husband is she on now? Is it 5 or is it now? I knew her when she just had 2. 2. Oh, that had to be years ago.
When you guys met me, I had only had one husband.
Correct.
I had a
Yes.
boyfriend, but I had
Right.
I was in the middle of divorcing my first husband, and then you saw me through 2 more of them.
Right. And I just remember your first husband was the concert guy. So you
Yeah.
had a lot of cool stories
Yeah.
from Nashville and beyond.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Came in locked and loaded with a lot of behind the scenes stories
Yeah.
from the concert scene.
Yeah. It paid
Yes.
off having an ex-husband when
It
you
really
got on the
did.
show.
Yeah.
Or an almost ex-husband.
And if 1 is good, 2 is better, 3 is fantastic.
I thought, think of all the stories I'll have, the more husbands.
Hey.
All right, we're gonna let's do the showdown. Let's do it right here.
Excellent.
It's time for Dave's Cash Showdown. Time for you to throw down. Winning in a minute, answer 10. Dave comes in and answers them again. If your score's inferior, then Dave will reign superior. It's time to play around.
Oh yeah.
Dave's Cash Showdown.
All right, we're ready to play the showdown. It's going to be Lee that plays.
Yes.
Lee is listener number 2.
I didn't realize
Right from
that.
the very beginning, he's been with us
Yeah.
on our little program.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
Listener number 2. I have to go get something, so talk amongst yourselves.
Are you there, Lee?
Yep, I'm here.
Welcome to the show. Nice to have you on with us, and
Yeah.
thank you for being our number 2 listener.
Yes, that's pretty awesome.
As was it Austin Power? Who said it? His name number 2.
Number
Oh, it was
2.
Dr. Evil.
Yeah.
I think it was Dr. Evil that his name number 2.
I thought it was weird. Molly said the word number 2, and then she said, I got to leave real quick.
Yeah,
And I didn't know.
that's a fair point.
I was coming to get money. So
We'll check.
Oh, look at this! Oh
No,
my!
wait, no, wait.
Look what's happening here.
yesterday, I never paid you for the $4 that you won.
Oh, did I? Yeah.
So this is fine, but you have $1.
Hang on.
We got to fix this first.
Yeah.
Then
Gotta have kickback.
watch this. This is a double or nothing. Double or nothing. All right. So now, okay, now we're even.
Okay, now pick the side. Do you think it's going to be on?
That one.
Oh, dang it!
I never
Hey,
get
that's
that.
a good one.
All right. So now you have $5 up there.
Yes.
I'm going to put this $5. But here's the thing. If you don't get it right, you have to give me this one back. Do you want to risk it, or do you want to just go nothing today?
I see what you're doing.
Don't. Before you start rolling eyes, this is my money. That
I
is
know,
up here.
but here's my thought in this: is that you could make it an impossible question. I
last
have no
time I
knowledge.
let you choose.
Oh, do I get to choose?
Yeah.
Okay. I will. Here's where I'm going to go crazy. Question number 8.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I like
Oh,
it.
no.
I like my chances.
Oh, that was a bad on
If
my
you get
part.
it, you've earned it.
All right. I'm risking this to win that.
Uh-huh.
Money is on the table.
Are you still there, Lee?
I sure am.
Okay, yeah.
See, the method now is
Now, what about what?
and distraction before the test.
What's in it for Lee? Is there a money question for him?
Yeah, I'll do the same question for Lee at number 8.
Okay.
And I have $2 for Lee.
Okay. Look at all this money she's
Well,
got.
I know it's leftover yard stale money.
Okay.
The big bills are gone.
Right. They went ahead and got gambled.
They're in machines somewhere, building hotels, places.
When is the last time you played the game, Lee?
Oh, it's been several months now, probably 4 or 5 months now.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't see, I mean, I know you've texted in like back in April, but I don't see. Oh, there you are. Let's see. It was in January
Okay.
that you last played.
Okay.
Yeah, January 30th.
Now, there's a new thing we've incorporated, Ken. And so I'll
Okay.
explain this to you and Lee in case you haven't heard. Dave, somebody brought it up to Dave that since he has been accused of not listening to me. Well, it's proven.
No.
He doesn't
Accused.
always listen to everything I say. That one of the questions in it should be something from today's show. To see if you
To
pay
prove that
attention.
I'm paying
A
attention.
little flashback, little
Now-
callback from the day.
Yes. So Jesslyn has prepared the question today. She's already said which one I should do. I think she's given you an easier one than I would have done.
Okay.
But just to be like, she said this should be the question of the day.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
So
that's great for the texters too.
yes, and every morning I'm happy to let a texter decide what the question should be, as long as they privately message me. Don't do it on the text line because
Yeah.
Dave will see it and
I'll
then
see
he'll
it.
know. So if you have a way to get to me and tell me privately, she did it on Facebook. So those are the rules, Ken. It's getting. Remember when it just used to be 10 questions in 60 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Right. And then it was 8, and then I would get 9 to Dave, and then they would pounce on me.
Yeah.
You're reading it in sign language to the listeners, and then Dave, it's like they didn't. I don't know.
Anywho.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to leave the studio. All the questions are taken care of. Everything's good. Money on the
Everything's
table. Good luck, Lee.
Kaylee.
Thank you.
All right. We'll let him go. Look at all this money I can win back.
Oh,
He's going to be so sad.
a lot
And
of
he
money.
doesn't realize it, but he already gave me an extra $1. So it's really, he's risking 6. Oh, we'll make it all fine. All right, Lee, are you ready to throw down
Yes.
on the showdown?
I am as ready as I can be.
All right, here we go. What U.S. city is serviced by O'Hare International Airport?
Oh, Chicago.
Who was nicknamed Mr. November after hitting Major League Baseball's first ever November homer?
Oh, geez. It was a Yankee. I don't remember.
Okay. How many U.S. senators does each state have?
Oh, 2?
What does the TV network abbreviation CBS stand for?
Central Broadcasting Company? That's a swag.
In the movie Flashdance, what was Alex Owens' day job? What did she do when she wasn't dancing?
I've never seen the movie, or I don't remember it. You're stumping me.
I'm taking off a point extra for that.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Which amendment gave us girls a chance to vote?
I'm sorry, repeat
Which
that?
amendment gave women the right to vote nationwide?
I don't know why it says the 14th sticks in my mind.
Okay.
I don't think that's right. But.
What was, knowing me, you'll know the answer to this. What was the first planet
Mm-hmm.
discovered with a telescope?
Oh, Mars?
I'm going to say it again. Knowing me, and I write the questions, which planet
Right.
was discovered first?
Oh, you wouldn't say the moon.
No. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Here's your
Well,
money
the other one would
question.
be Venus. Mhm.
Here's your money question. In a polo match, how many chuckers are there?
4.
And what is H2O commonly known as?
Water.
Here's your question of the day. Molly talked earlier about having a dream where Dave revealed he had been offered a job to head up what company?
Now, I was unavoidably distracted at that point of the
Okay.
show.
All right. That's okay. So was he probably. So don't worry. Okay, Lee.
I don't think I did very good today. All right.
It was a tougher day. I was trying to give you a hint with the planets because it's me and I talk about poop and stuff. So anyway,
Right.
you'll see when you get to it.
It'll all
Uranus?
come together.
Yes. But I can't count that, Lee. Try.
I know. That's okay.
All right. Dave's back.
As soon as you said the P word, it was like, oh, yeah, well. Okay.
All right. Dave's back. We won't reveal anything
Okay.
about anything.
I was standing in front of the all the screens out there,
Yeah?
like every channel was on there,
Oh, my.
including us. And I was through the window, I could see our director, Trevin,
Uh-huh.
and he was watching and he was smiling and laughing.
He was.
So something good was happening in here. I don't know what, but I like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. All right. He's on board with
How did Lee do?
Not good.
Did he win any money?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Oh.
Did he get the question from the show?
No.
Oh. Okay.
He wasn't listening earlier, so you're in good shape here.
All right, my turn to play. 10 questions for me, including a $10 question.
Well, yes.
Okay, number 8. Here we go.
What U.S. city is served by O'Hare International Airport?
City?
Yeah.
Chicago.
Who was nicknamed Mr. November after hitting Major League's first November homer?
Derek Jeter.
How many U.S. senators does each state have?
2.
What does the TV network abbreviation CBS stand for?
Central Broadcasting System.
The movie Flashdance, what was Alex Owen's day job? What did she do
A
during
welder.
the day? And which amendment gave us girls a right to vote?
The 19th or 20th.
Which one?
I think it was the 19th. It was the 19th in 1920.
Okay. What was the first planet discovered with a telescope?
Your anus.
Here's your money question. In a polo match, how many chuckers are there?
Oh, gee. 6.
Is that right?
Is it right?
Did somebody tell you on the text
No,
line?
I
You
swear to
promised?
God. I swear to God, no. I just guessed.
Wow. Oh, money is thrown.
Oh, it's a great day. Oh, talk about reversal of fortune. She was so excited. And then I zapped her. Got her. Look at these two.
All right. What? 2 more questions. What is H2O more commonly known as?
Water.
And our question of the day, prepared by Jesslyn.
Okay.
Molly had a dream last night in which Dave revealed that he had been offered a job leading what company?
Comcast.
Very good. All right.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
Every day, Jesslyn, you can write the question every day. I'm good with whatever. But yeah, I had a dream and he was telling me it was this or, heading up Comcast. I said, heading up Comcast? How did that job come about?
Wow.
Let's see. Oh, Dave did very well. We have a final score. Dave wins 9-3.
But more importantly,
Yes.
6 chuckers? I've never even heard the term.
In what? Not polo. In
Polo, yeah.
cricket?
I used my
polo.
O's Perlman reading of the mind thing on that.
Oh,
Yeah, I tried. I got in there and I got.
You got in my brain.
that was quite amazing.
You jerk. You butt.
I want to hear. I want to hear the clip of when you first asked the question, because you were so full of confidence and you were
I
so
know.
happy.
Well, and you were so, talking about the eye roll. All right. So let's go. You got most of them. Chicago, Derek Jeter, very good. 2 senators. It's the Columbia broadcast system, not Central. So that was the one you got wrong. And then I would accept steelworker or welder. Yes. He has never seen that movie, so he gets also a mark off on my list of things. 19th Amendment, very good. Uranus. I tried to give
Did
him
I
a
pronounce
hint.
it the right way?
You did. I said, Lee, it's me. I wrote the question. So which planet? And he said Mars. And I said, no. He said, you wouldn't say the moon. I said, no.
Then you said, knowing me.
And I said, poop. And then he goes, oh, it's Uranus. And I said, yeah. But he didn't get that. And then chuckers. Yes, there are 6 chuckers. And water and Comcast.
Look at that.
Pretty good day. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Lee. Well, congratulations from our friends at Numerica Credit Union, proud sponsor of Dave's Cash Showdown.
Numerica Credit Union, they are the credit union where you'll find lots of $5 bills like 2 of the ones I'm showing right now that are now mine. Numerica Credit Union should be your credit union for all times.
Don't be a poor winner.
Whether you're on Mars or Venus, Earth, or even if you are in your anus.
Stop saying it that way. We're on television.
Numerica Credit Union for all of your planetary needs.
There's some old guy going, why does that guy keep saying it that way? Uranus. Jerk. What's wrong with him? Where's that other show that used to be on here?
Well, Ken remembers the old days in the old history books where they're just learning the planets.
Well, you were flipping through, and then you go to the history where it used to be named Urectum.
Oh,
I don't know if you guys knew this. I got texted from a scientist, and he said, "Ken, I go back way farther than that. The original name, and I thought it was good. It was Yerkelin." And then all the kids goes, your colon. I thought and then they go, that's it. We're going to Urectum. So it was originally Yerkelin.
Boy, that's quite a history of the planet. I like the chronological naming of it. Yeah, it's good.
They don't talk about that much in
No, they
astronomy
don't.
class,
They keep it
so-
out of the classroom.
I like Yerkelin. It sounds like a transformer.
Yes, Yerkelin.
Those kids ruin everything.
Yes, they do. And 5 free cups of Dutch Love from Spokane's Dutch Bros.
Spokane's Dutch Bros.
Well, that's a win right there.
Yeah.
Dutch Bros, if you you can either have me text you at the back of the card, or I can send it to your address if you just remind me again of all your info.
You can just text me the back of the card. It'll be fine.
Okay, I'll do it.
And then Lee, are you still in Wenatchee?
Sure am.
So are you? So you're just
Still hanging out here.
Are you watching on YouTube or are you listening on the app?
We do a little bit of both. It
Okay.
depends. So we watch sometimes at night. We'll watch the show over again at night.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can review it that way. It's really nice. Or we'll listen on the app. Right now, I'm listening on the app.
Yeah, well, that's pretty cool. Well, thank you.
Thanks,
Cool.
Lee.
There's a lot of opportunities to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Or
we're multi places. Yes, we are.
Yes.
All right.
All right, thanks, Lee.
Thank you.
Have a great
Okay,
weekend.
Thank you. Have a great day. You too.
All right, and again, no new showdown tomorrow. There will be a rerun on. I don't know how I did on the rerun, but they'll
I
show
don't
that on
either.
SWX.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
And we'll be back on Monday with brand new questions with more opportunities
Oh my
for
God.
real cash dollars.
That was
Real cash
a
dollars.
very upsetting turn of events. But I was so proud of myself.
Yes, you were.
And unbeknownst, Dave chose the questions.
He did.
That's right.
Or the question. And when you looked at it, you were pleased.
I was.
She was
and
pleased.
honestly, if you had picked number 4, the CBS, I would have thought, crap, he's definitely going to know that. But that would have been a better one. Had I had to pick myself, I probably would have picked. I would have picked that one. I would have picked the
Yeah.
tougher
Would have been
one.
a tough one.
Well, it was a guess,
I
but I
know.
believe I read your mind. I have special. I can't believe what you're thinking right now.
No.
Oh my goodness. We better go to break. I just, boy, and it's getting worse.
Molly, we're on television.
They can see your thoughts.
Stop. Stop it.
So let's do a break here, and then we'll catch up with Ken when we return. We also have some really cool entertainment news to get to, and I think everybody will want to hear the story of the new movie about how the movie Rocky was invented or
Heard
created.
you guys talking about
That's
that
one of the
behind the
things,
scenes. Yeah.
So that and more as we continue the Dave and Molly Show from the Numerica studio. What's your favorite summer memory? Laughing so hard with your buddies that your stomach hurts? Playing a board game as the sun goes down? Or staying for one more s'mores around the campfire? Numerica Credit Union helps you make confident financial decisions so you're ready for whatever comes next. With local guidance and people who genuinely care, they help you spend less time worrying about your money and more time doing what means most with the people who matter most. Numerica Credit Union. Money where it matters. Federally insured by NCUA.
They say making friends as an adult is hard. Clearly, they haven't been to Northern Quest's $60,000 row of Rich's hot seats. You could be chosen to win up to 10 grand in cash just for playing your favorite slots or table games. And when you win, everyone in your row wins too, up to $100 in reward play. That's one way to break the ice. The row of Rich's hot seats, only at Northern Quest.
Looking for a fun night out while supporting an incredible local nonprofit? Grab your partners and friends and join Spokane Hope for our annual Hoedown for Hope on September 26th at the Northern Quest Resort Pavilion. Enjoy an unforgettable evening featuring live and silent auctions, games, prizes, live music, exceptional food, and heartwarming stories from families whose deaf and hard of hearing children have experienced the life-changing impact of Spokane Hope. Founded in 2004, Spokane Hope helps children who are deaf or hard of hearing find their voice. As Eastern Washington's only nonprofit early intervention center of its kind, Spokane Hope works with children who use cochlear implants and hearing aids, teaching them to listen, speak, and connect with the world around them. But this work isn't possible without the community's support. Hoedown for Hope is a critical fundraiser that allows us to continue serving local families who need us most. Come raise your paddle, have a great time, and help change a child's future. Visit SpokaneHope.org to learn more and get your tickets today.
It's patio time, and our favorite patio is Mary Hill Winery, nestled right in the heart of Kendall Yards.
And if you're looking for a great place to visit with your dog, this is it. Their outdoor space is dog-friendly, and they offer treats to your furry friends.
Not only is it the best spot to taste wine, the food is out of this world. Mary Hill is very excited to welcome Chef Richard Arona and his smoked pulled pork sliders and carnitas tacos.
Mary Hill is, after all, a full-service restaurant in addition to being Washington's most award-winning winery with over 5,000 awards.
There's live music 3 times a week, and it has by far the best wine club in town.
The views are spectacular, and later this summer, you'll be able to take it all in under a full covered sailcloth on the deck.
So grab your friend and your pups and head to Kendall Yards.
Mary Hill has it all: wine, food, and music with a view.
It's been named the top tasting room 7 years running in the Inlanders Readers Poll.
And it's open 7 days a week. Just go to maryhillwinery.com for their hours and information on their fabulous wine club.
Mary Hill Winery, the best summer spot in town.
One bad hire can hurt your business fast. Pinnacle Investigations helps employers nationwide make smarter hiring decisions with thorough, compliant background screening. No shortcuts, no guesswork, just reliable results and strong customer service. Before you make your next hire, make the smart call. Call Pinnacle Investigations to start your background check journey.
We now return to the Dave and Molly Show.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Thursday is here. Ken is here. He's our Thursday morning tradition, although it feels like a Friday because we're off tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that vibe.
It's
That's
a
very
good vibe.
Do you remember what she did last weekend?
Your garage sale.
Yes,
How
yard
could
sale.
I forget?
Yard sale, Ken. I don't have a garage.
Not garage.
I don't even have my own
yard
driveway.
sale. It was almost like a neighborhood sale.
So
it was
fun.
big.
That
Yeah.
was fun. Trish and I popped out. I underestimated I thought, okay, we got a couple of things to drop off, and we'll say hi. I didn't know it was a pre-party. For
It
me.
was.
It was an
But
event.
you said, hey, it was a little VIP time.
Yeah, it was VIP.
I-
It was
I
a drop
love
off.
that. Yeah.
It was the drop off party. And my mom kept thinking, now, how is this going to work? Because you have all of this stuff. And I said, no, see, it's just perfect because as people are bringing their things in, we give them some food and wine. And then we
Yes.
chat. And I have to be here all night doing stuff anyway. I might as well have friends around. Like, you know.
Take it all in,
I
enjoy it.
know.
Yeah.
As I said, I underestimated. I didn't know that I would be sitting by Ellen Travolta eating cheese and crackers.
No one had that on the bingo card.
No. I mean, and looking at all the cool stuff and all your
Yeah.
friends and everybody bringing stuff in.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it funny when people bring stuff in and you look at other people's stuff and, well, I want that. Why are
I
you getting rid of
know.
that? Well,
That's
how
what
much
I
you
did.
want
I
for
bought a
that?
piece of luggage right on
Yeah.
the spot.
Oh, I know.
That was a pre-sale.
Yeah. And then Nadine was out in front, basically
Yes.
making a showroom out of the front yard.
Yes. I could see her silhouette going
Yeah.
by the window while we're all.
Trish went out there, so I just went out on the porch for a while. And
Yeah.
I had a nice beverage and I watched the ladies work.
And my Ken went out there and sat with you for a while.
Yeah, he did.
I kept seeing my ring go off. I was talking to everybody,
Oh.
and then I was sort of gathering my things too. But I was making sure everybody had food and wine. And I thought, what is going on? And then it was Nadine. She was just back and forth. And then I went out for a little while, and then Trish went out, and then you were out there. It
Oh,
was-
I know. And then the early walker buys, or maybe the late
Yes.
walkers, some of them wanted a little inside, and you said no. You had to wave them off.
Got to wait for
Well,
the sale tomorrow.
There
Well, they
was
were
the-
taking a look, though.
the
yeah.
barbecue set, and I came in and I said, "How much you want for the barbecue set?" And you said, "Well, are you buying it?" And I said, "No. There's somebody out there in the front yard who wants it." And so you said $5. I walked out, told them the $5 thing, and they shook their head no, like shook it off, like
What?
Yeah. And I thought, well, tomorrow it will go for $5, and you're gonna be sad because it'll be gone before you come back.
And it was.
And so we put the tarp over some of the stuff, but the amount of stuff we left in the front yard and nobody touched it. I mean, a lot of stuff was already out there. Your stuff, I think. Well, no, I put it out in the morning, maybe.
There
but
was
yeah.
there was a lot of stuff, and it was
Just-
kind of organized on tables and things.
We had the Hopkins area. We had the Sposito Nadine area. Then we had Trevin, our director. He had his area. Sam Adams had a front and center spot. He
Oh, yeah.
sold. He was the number one seller.
Really?
He had a lot of high end stuff.
Yeah. And
He had a $150 barbecue.
yeah, he sold that at the end.
Hey.
And then he had one box of cards that went for $80. His baseball cards.
Baseball cards.
Unopened. They were all unopened.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He did well, but it was
That's-
it was fun. Before you got there, Sam and his family had been through, and he was sort of going on eBay, and he was,
Oh, checking out.
yeah, and
Yeah.
pricing things. And then you guys came, and then I said, "Do you want to come in for a drink, a beer, or something?" You said, "Well, you have to talk to Trish," and I had already gotten that definitely were coming in from Trish.
Well, I see.
She already
That's
said
where
yes.
I underestimated. I thought, well, are we kind of hanging out here to doing all the? I didn't.
Yes,
Yeah, and it was that was awesome.
it was fun.
And you had yourself a nice beer.
Bumped me right up on there, and then I do apologize to Molly because the secondary person or purpose was to pick up the screen.
Yes,
Now, Molly, you fed me full of beer.
yes.
You were overserved.
No, I was
You
not.
were overserved.
He was in charge.
But I did realize I was probably on Maple by then. It's like,
Yes.
oh dang. Well, I know we'll be up through there, and lo and behold, we weren't.
Yes.
And then Dave showed up last night at my house with
Mm-hmm.
said screen.
So here's the thing. I had said, and I believe, and I'll have to check with my boyfriend, I believe I even said to him, dang it, I forgot to give the screen to Ken. Now, unbeknownst to me,
Right.
my Ken and Dave had worked out a deal
We were in cahoots.
where Dave was going to take the screen up to the South Hill because your daughter was going to see Trish.
Sure.
So nobody mentions that to me, but it's miraculously gone, unless he did and I wasn't paying attention. And so this morning I thought, well, I'm going to see him. I'm going to bring it in. And I was going to go down to the basement and look for it, but I ran out of time. Luckily, because I would have been looking forever.
Yeah.
I had no idea that Dave had the screen.
Wow. Under the radar.
Yeah, but now Ken has the screen at Ken's Screen Shop.
I know it's at the shop.
But I'm a few back, I've heard.
No, it's the very first screen. It's the only screen left. In fact, Trish asked me, do you still have your screen stuff or is it in the storage room? I go, no, you don't let that go.
No,
You
we
keep that-
don't.
I'll keep that in the trunk of the car. No, it's not. No, just one screen. And I'll flash back to when I originally saw the screen.
Yeah.
Something Dave said stuck with me. And I can't remember. You either said, because I was very precise and direct about the screen. I almost took it personally that it had a rip in it.
Yes.
You're a screen man.
And I believe I said, Molly, that was a targeted rip. Somebody is to blame. That is not afraid. The sun didn't do that.
No.
And then I think Dave said, yeah, he's a little defensive about the screens. or he's a little
sensitive.
You're a little sensitive about the screens. I know. Like anybody at the table even knew. They didn't have a background on my screen work. They thought, why are they bringing
Boy,
a
they're talking
screen
about
here?
screens a lot.
I know.
Because I went downstairs and I got the screen and I brought it up. And I
did?
think I
I
brought it up
know.
while you were there and presented it to you.
You did. I know.
And you assessed it.
I did. It was an unfortunate rip. Is what
Yeah.
I would call it.
But don't you believe a quick fix, easy fix?
I believe it is.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you do. There is replacement.
So do you now, will you have to replace that whole thing or is there a way to mend the middle section
I
like
believe
that?
it all. It's the beginning of the end.
Yeah. You don't want to
It'll
try
all
to-
be replaced, but
Yeah.
nobody will know.
So, and it's the only bad screen I have. And I don't know
And
when
that is
that
in
happened.
remarkably good shape.
Yeah.
The screen itself doesn't look that old.
It's the one that comes down when the AC unit goes in.
It's a targeted rip.
Yeah,
And
but it's enough for a little wasp to get in.
And I am very aware, Molly, that it's like 99 and 100. It's
Yeah.
getting. Well, you've got your AC in. I'm
Yes.
hoping. Okay.
Oh, I have that in. That was
That
there.
is in right.
I need to swap them out because I put the wrong one in the thing anyway. So I have this giant one in my bedroom. It was like 48 degrees when I went to bed last night. It was amazing. Because I have a giant one in my bedroom with the door shut. It gets icy cold. And then the little guy that H actually gifted me last year or the year before is fighting to keep up with the whole house.
I know.
So-
And this is the time, and then you got
Yeah.
the ugly air out there and all that.
I know.
Yeah.
I had
That's
sort of
no
pictured
fun.
everybody being out on the back deck the other night when I had everybody over, but it was a little warm. It would have been pleasant
was
out there.
warm, yeah.
I had a fan, but everybody just sat around the table,
That
just
was
munched on stuff. It was super fun.
That was really awesome. And
Yeah, it
it
was a
kind
good
of
day.
got us off the grid. We've been house crazy and packing and this and that. And
Yeah.
real quick, last night or yesterday afternoon, Trish and I drove out to Medical Lake because, as I said last week, not to be outdone, my daughter and son-in-law, they just bought a new house.
Yeah.
So it's in Medical
Boy,
Lake
yeah.
area, a lot of room. So we went out and I was basically around the perimeter a lot. And Tyler came home from work and then a neighbor came over and was talking, like kind of finding out about, hey, who are you guys and
Yeah.
what's going on? He had the most beautiful dog with him.
Oh.
It kind of looked like Misa. Kind of
Oh.
a beautiful blonde
Yeah.
and a fully certified service dog.
Oh.
Nice.
And I could tell, and he talked a little bit about he had a TBI, a
Yeah.
brain injury. I said, hey, I can talk to you about that a little later. But I said, I also would love to talk about your dog. I said, can I ask your dog's name? And he said, are you okay if I spell it? And I said, because if you say the name, that's a
Yeah.
command.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I said, sure. MONA. Mona.
Mona.
Yeah, they said, hey, I know a Mona. Yeah. Mona Alphin. Yeah.
Mona Alphin.
Yeah. And he said, I remember a Dale, Kent, and Mona.
Yeah, that's our old show.
Something like
Yeah.
that. Anyway.
Also, not to be
beautiful.
confused with Daisy Kent and Malls.
Daisy
There's
Kent.
another,
there's the other
I
one.
I thought it was going to be like maybe Molly. That's a
Yeah.
great name.
Uh-huh.
When he said M-O-N,
was,
I said, I've got the Wordle. I know. Hey, I'm going to get it in one here. So,
Was she the same kind of dog as Misa?
I am terrible at breeds. It looked very similar.
I realized that
Beautiful dog.
because somebody was saying, oh, she looks like Camus. And to me, she doesn't. But profile, because she's kind of got that lab-shaped head, you can see that it's a similar, but she's got way lighter eyes than Camus had. They're sort of almost green or something, or
Right.
hazel. But
And I
Yeah.
loved it because they're just as calm. Normally
Yeah.
a dog is up sniffing and
yeah,
checking it all
not
out.
a service dog. They're on duty.
No, and so I told him, I said, hey, we'll be out here. You'll see me out here a lot rolling around.
Well, now, is their house accessible for you, or will it become accessible?
It will become, it's kind of similar to yours. There's a little bump up porch.
Yeah.
And then I think the main floor is good. I don't know what the inside looks like.
When do
Yeah,
they
they'll
close on it? When will they?
It has closed.
Oh.
They have ownership.
Oh.
And
Wow.
now they're waiting for their home to sell. And
Okay.
that whole thing. But
How exciting.
yeah, there is a little bit of cleanup to
Oh.
do. There's some previous owner stories that.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the neighbor came over and said, they left this pile of junk here, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then, but we don't go into
No.
details.
Well, I think you already have.
It feels like, yeah, but I'm okay with that.
Here's the thing. I love this neighbor because he was the kind of neighbor that knew everything.
Oh, yeah.
He said, hey, you'll like all the
Yeah, and this
neighbors
person
and
over here, and they do this. And
Oh,
then their
I
kid-
know.
Yeah.
He knew
Yeah.
everything, and I think everybody knows him.
Yeah.
And this and that. Yeah.
I like a neighbor with the knowledge. I like when you move in,
Yeah.
you got to get the scoop right away. Because it's heartbreaking into a new neighborhood. You have to tread lightly.
Oh, yeah.
And then the worst is when the first one who befriends you turns out as the jackass of the neighborhood, and you don't find that out till it's too late, and you've already been lumped in with the guy who came to you
Oh,
first.
right.
He's like,
Right.
so you're friends with Nick over there. Well, no,
Yeah.
now Nick just welcomed us. Oh, nobody likes Nick. You don't want to be around Nick.
And you're going, what? I've already bonded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're having dinner. Oh, never invite him for dinner. You're not bowling with him, are you? Well, yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah, I had a few first day of school in a new schools, and you don't know
Yes.
anybody.
Right.
And if you end up sitting by the odd bird,
Yes.
it takes you a while to know.
They
who-
swoop in. They're fresh meat.
Well,
they
you
know
don't,
it.
you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't.
You don't know.
So anyway,
Well.
that we've been moving like crazy. We now have our timeline. I did ask Trish last night because we will be temp housed
Mhm.
in the 9 Mile area. I said, because we know the last week of July is going to be mayhem, but
Yes.
I had to ask her, I said, what is the first night that we will be sleeping at the lake? And that will be the last Monday, July the 27th. I
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So and then there's a turn in the keys day a few days later.
Oh, no.
Everything has to go.
Is there any part of you that's like sad and nostalgic? Are you guys just like, you know what? This has been a good
It's
place.
time.
Time.
It's time. I drive into the neighborhood and I kind of say, this neighborhood kind of held my family together for
Yeah.
Oh,
for
yeah.
12 years.
Sure, sure.
It's different for my family than me.
Yeah.
My daughter and my wife, when they drive in, they can see me when I had my accident,
Yes.
where I
Yes.
was laying, and I don't have
Right.
any memory of that.
Oh, that's right.
So it's a little traumatic in that
Sure.
fashion, but
And it was just the anniversary of
We-
said
It was.
We talked about that on the air.
That was Monday, was it not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I liked your post with the doggy.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd ever posted that or whatever, and
Yeah.
that was a service dog.
Yes.
And that was at Sacred Heart. I don't know if their staff, but somebody associated.
Yeah.
I just remember thinking, this is so warm, and I wasn't thinking about anything else.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I remember when the doggy came. I just remember seeing that, and it was before you
think
had
I might
Molly,
have taken that photo.
You
you might
You
have.
guys may have been
Yeah.
there. I think I saw my son in the background standing. But
And that was right after that wasn't very long after your accident.
yeah, that was still at the Sacred Heart
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
we're
But look at all
very-
this years later and
I
how
know.
far you've come, and what we were talking about, that just the early days of like, okay, he's going to transfer and we're watching. And then now you're just like zoop, zoop, driving around, fixing screens.
And it is you mentioned the 27th.
Oh.
That is the day that we went on the air and told everybody.
Oh,
And it
my
was also a Monday. The calendar has synced up. So the anniversary of your accident was a Monday, and it happened on a Monday. And so same situation with the 27th. On the day that you'll be officially out, that was the day that we went on the air and told everybody. And I still have in my bag right now, I still have your
the thing he wrote?
your statement. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know what?
It was pretty heavy.
I talked about when we were getting all our stuff out of my office, and I told you guys I found what I called the box of sorrow. It was all, but no, it was really cool. Every card, letter, sticker, and when I was going through that, it's all packed away. I found, and it was written by me clearly at St. Luke's. I had a whole paper of like kind of some talking points, like when you guys called and stuff.
Mhm.
It was like, wow, I can't believe I was. I kind of had a little description of what happened that I could remember. And
We
then-
came into your hospital room that Sunday night, and we said, "Okay, now what can we say? What can't we say?"
Yeah.
And Trish was there, and we were sitting right by your bed and kind of going over everything. And I mean, we knew that it was going to be, very difficult to talk about, but that was the day that the whole town.
Yeah, because
found out.
we were talking about this, because it happened on the Monday, we stayed on the air. It was Wednesday when we found out how bad it was.
Right,
I think we
'cause,
worked Thursday.
hey,
We had Friday off, then we had a week planned off. So
Right.
then really nobody
Oh.
actually knew how bad it was until that, because you guys didn't say anything.
Yeah, kind of a boy trickle.
Yeah.
A
And then
very, very small
yeah.
group would have known. Wow, I
Yes.
don't remember that.
Yeah.
I just remember walking into the hospital, and it was maybe the second day, and you said, "Molly Allen, I did it this time."
What?
You said something like
Well,
that. Like, "I really did it this time."
I
How
know.
you doing? You're staring up at the ceiling. I was like,
I know.
"Oh, okay."
and then you said, "Well, how are you doing?" And I go, "Line." It's like I was just reading. I really did it this time. Well,
You were kind of
I did
like-
really do it that time.
But I think you were in that zone of like shock still, where you were almost using
was-
humor as
And heavily
kind of
medicated.
heavily
Oh,
medicated,
right,
and it was like humor is your default, which all of us, which is always
Absolutely.
great. And so it was
Right.
kind of like, oh, okay, he's cracking jokes.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I think the first time we talked to you on the air, my biggest takeaway, one of the funny things, you said that it's happened 3 times where you dropped your phone on your face. Yeah, because you would have it up, and you would, because you only, and I just thought the visual of that, it's like, oh, I get it, because he's in the bed, and it's just,
I don't ever remember mentioning that. But
that was in my head forever. Yeah, that was very funny.
And it was like insult to injury. And now my nose hurts. Damn it. Jeez, you guys.
And that summer too was a brutal fire summer. Once you were moved to St. Luke's, we had I had my first Slurpee in 30 years. I brought you a Slurpee.
Molly, it was Slurpee time.
But they would say, "Come in, close the doors." I mean, that was the thing and you didn't go out for a long time because of the smoke. And even in St. Luke's, you could smell it. So we would try to time it where you go through the doors really fast so that the smoke wouldn't get in. And I thought, if you're ever going to miss a summer outside, this is the summer to miss because it was
might
horrible.
Have been, and I remember looking out the window all August.
Yes,
we had multiple days where where they would have the particles. It was over 300.
Yeah,
everything's falling.
It was just
there. There was a stretch where I remember the St. Luke's people. They were calling all their, especially elderly patients, saying, "We're going to cancel. We don't even want you going out to come to your appointment unless it was critical or something." But it was a little crazy time.
It was crazy. And then cut to the other day at my house, you parked in a place that was kind of hard to traverse. It was like pebbles and bark and everything. And you got in the house, and then I said to your wife on the way out, I said, Trish, it would be easier if you guys, there's a ramp basically built in. It's like 5 feet forward. And she said, and I quote, "He's fine."
I was shocked to hear her say that. I loved it.
I know. She goes, "He's fine."
I know, because when I was going, she goes, "Are you okay to drive?" I go, "Yeah, I'm fine." I go, "You could pull it up to that cutout." Now you got in there. And then it's like, all right, bump, bump, bump.
It was a little precarious, and I thought, well, no, we're all, we're over here, and because getting out, I thought this could be really, really bad. But she had wine, and you were driving. Yeah. So and I think she even was like, "I've had wine. He's driving. He's fine. Don't worry about it." It was like, it's fine. Compared to how it was at the beginning where everybody was, now you're just left on your own.
Yeah. Hey,
apparently.
A firefighter Ken might have saved me because when we were out on the porch and it was warm.
Yeah.
And it was, maybe a half hour before we left. He said, "Do you need anything?" I said, "I would love an ice cold pop or soda."
Oh, yeah.
He brought out a root beer, and I said, "This might be the best root beer I've ever had."
Oh.
There's always root beer in my house.
And then he talked about how much his love for root beer.
Yeah.
He goes, it can be the best. I know we bonded over root beer. But I think that made me a good driver on the way. Got me all woke up.
And we gave you enough food. You were sipping on a beer the whole time. You were like,
I know, I nursed it.
Yes.
It was a good one, though.
At Ken's birthday party at Yaya, they have root beer on draft. I think Nadine may have had one.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
They had it on tap.
On
they
the
had it.
I saw
and
that.
I had a sip of it. It was delicious. I like a good root beer. It doesn't have caffeine. So it's why the kids, a lot of times, you can have Sprite or you can have root beer.
Got a lot of sugar, though.
A lot of sugar.
I was going to say the other side is a lot of sugar, but no
But they
caffeine.
all have a lot of sugar. It's just you don't get the caffeine. I think but I do think root beer may have more sugar than the other drinks. Now that I think about it, sweeter. Sometimes at the casino, I'll have a root beer.
Ooh.
It tastes good.
I haven't had a root beer in decades.
You mean over at the free beverage bar?
Yes, Ken.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I know where that is.
That's right. The place where Sam stopped specifically and made his whole family go in and get free drinks, even though they weren't gambling.
Were they lined up?
Yeah. He did. He went to some casino. I can't remember. It was one of the road
It was
trips.
it was the north Chihuahua, I think.
Yeah.
Up north.
And he goes, "Hey, they have free drinks here. Everybody, let's go." And then he came in with a stack of free drinks.
Nice.
That's not meant for the gamblers.
He's thrifty.
Yes.
What?
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
anyway,
so-
we are we've got our countdown on the end of July, and we are. I will say this: most, if not all, people understand our downsizing, and we've had a couple of sourpusses.
What?
That kind of just poo-pooed on, right off the bat. And
That you're moving or what?
Well, just that, you're going to Idaho and this and that.
Oh.
We were at a little 3-year-old's birthday party a couple weekends ago.
What happened?
And then a family member came over to Trish. And as soon as they started talking, as I told Dylan, rolled the hell out of there. Because I could hear a sermon starting. And of all the joy, and we're saying, we saw walls are up and this and that.
Oh, no.
A family member came over to Trish and said, the very first thing, you think your property taxes are going to go down, but they're not. That's when I rolled away. But here's what I should have done. I should have turned around and said, you're from Boise. What are you talking about? You live in Idaho. By choice. What? Why? Yeah. So, I mean, there'll be pluses and minuses.
Sourpuss.
But it doesn't have anything to do with any of that. I just can't wait to, every time I go around a corner that maybe should have been wider, I say, I'm not going to do this anymore.
That's right.
At least for now in my house.
I think if the gas is good. If you just drink more and learn to smoke, you'd be saving so much money.
Boy, yeah.
Although if you like the little nicotine pouches, those are way cheaper in Idaho too.
Yeah. I don't like them, but I'm addicted to them.
Oh, well then.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so get in there.
You're a pouch guy.
Yeah.
Your Ken's a pouch guy.
Well, he quit, but he's pouch curious again, I think. But he did quit. And I was really proud of him because he was really getting a lot of nicotine. He didn't realize how much nicotine he was getting. You start building up a tolerance.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't really see the harm in it myself, but I guess it's not great for your heart. But between us, we've covered all the nicotine intakes.
Yeah.
Aren't we proud, the three of us? We got gum, patches, and smoking. Bum, bum. We could do the commercial for all of the nicotine.
So what is your Ken's thing? So he just has quit buying it because I've been giving him the gum.
Well, I know, but that's because he has seen you lately. But he hasn't been buying it, but I haven't seen him. The first time I saw him do it was when he was with you. He had some of the gum. There was somebody around that had a pouch the other day, but he had really gone several months without it, and he hasn't bought any of it. I think maybe when we were in Vegas, he was doing a little bit. I think that's probably why. But for the most part, he's not, and I think that's pretty good. But I think it's so funny that the three people I know who have never smoked a cigarette in their lives like nicotine. And
nicotine is fantastic.
I know, but it's so funny.
By itself, it's good.
Well, and it used to be smoking was the only way you could get it.
Yeah.
Right.
Years ago.
Yeah. And that's why it was never anything to me.
Yes.
And
you're never
still
gonna
the cigarette. I'm once a year with Molly on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And
Fire up a cig.
And then I'm always reminded of why. I don't really even like this. I do like the hit, but it's not worth it.
The best was in San Diego. When we were in San Diego after we went to the boot camp and we had just been fired and you and Trish were vacationing.
We were at the Hard Rock.
And I was outside and I was smoking a cigarette. King goes, give me a hit of that.
Give me that. If it's going to take a day off my life, I had that old excuse that everybody used. That was a different zone.
Yeah. We were all in.
We were kind of
like that weird zone of, hilarious.
Yeah, that was only, 6 weeks after?
Yeah. Something like that. The one this year is in Cleveland. Nobody's going to Cleveland.
It is a very,
Yeah.
A different
one. You say San Diego, you say Chicago, people are going to go, but you say Cleveland? I don't think so.
They're trying to it's a side story, but the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is there.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of they're trying to build things, but anyway.
Yeah.
We're staying here this summer and everything is fine.
Hey, very good. Hey, who's our radio friend that we saw at the Hard Rock from Seattle? I can't.
Brooke?
BJ? Oh,
BJ.
no.
BJ.
BJ Shea?
Yeah.
I remember, I don't know if you guys remember the very first thing he said when he walked in the bar and saw us. They couldn't afford you? And I thought, bravo, it was so funny. And it was an announcement to everybody.
I think for that group of people, when it happened to us, and I
Well-
know that it all happened to them, but I think it happened to BJ after that. And it happened in the past.
I'm sure, yeah.
They were like, if it could happen to them, it can happen to literally any of us.
Yeah.
I think it was that shocking just because of our market and just how long we had been here, and all of it, and family owned. It was like, I think we were always the ones that they thought were safe, and then not.
And then right after that, I asked for a cigarette.
Yeah. That was it. We did get to reconnect with a lot of people.
Well, and Brooke was there, Brooke Fox, who was
Brooke.
your
Yeah.
producer for a while, and then
Yeah.
she had her own show on that station, and
Yeah.
now she's everywhere.
Oh,
Brooke,
my
and
goodness.
it's
Yeah.
not Brooke, it's Brooke and it's somebody in Brooke. It was Brooke and Jubal. Now it's somebody. He's on his
Yeah.
own, and she's got
Yeah.
She's got her own, but she's good. She's
Yeah. It was good to see her.
Yeah.
Sweetheart.
yeah.
All of our radio friends. Still doing things.
So on the last night before you moved to the lake, I mean, will it just be the last moving van comes to get your bed and everything?
It will. We have, most of our stuff now is either going to be at the lake or a little storage unit up there. The very last, here's the odd thing. Our main TV in our is the oldest TV in the house. It's over. I got it when I was walking at Costco. I remember it right when we moved to the house.
The one that's in your current house.
The big one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It is, I mean, it's our grand TV, but Junk and Dump is, I'm going to unplug it and they're just going to
Yeah.
take it.
Oh,
It's
wow.
got like burned out LED areas.
Oh, yeah.
and So
It's time.
I'm watching all my classic movies and then I'm just going to unplug it and just throw it away.
The garbage.
Yeah.
What about
And then the very last thing is I'm going to unplug the modem and the router and put it in a drawer. And I mean, that's why I wanted to know. It's like, okay, we need Wi-Fi at least to conduct something. That's going to be weird to unplug that.
Is all of your porch stuff all tucked away and gone? Your patio stuff?
Yes, our
That's all-
deck. The only thing on our deck is our grill, and that is, we're just going to have them move that right to the lake house.
Oh, good. Oh,
yeah.
So I can
Man.
fire that up. I know it's so weird.
And I know we're picking up a bunch of stuff for Safety Net. There was some texting going on. There's really nice stuff.
We've got kind of one of our bays in our garage is completely full.
Yeah.
And it's all like, Trish knows where every single.
Yeah.
Where's that go? Oh, that's Safety Net. Oh, no, that's the so-and-so Habitat for Humanity or whatever. Yeah.
And
What a
you
cool
guys,
stuff.
the easy thing about your part in the garage sale was that you just said all of it goes. It either the money gets donated or the stuff gets donated. So I had a little strip that was, and then the same with our friends Maddie and Carl. So anything you guys sold went on that strand.
Very
Everything
nice.
Sam sold went into Sam's pocket.
I see.
That you had to keep track of.
Well, he's selling grills for,
Yeah.
50, 100
He did
bucks.
well. It was good. It was fun. The more stuff, the better. I think it attracts everybody. And Dave and I both got cleaned out of all our casino stuff early. There's a couple who came by and wiped us out early.
Hey, Dave sold golf clubs
To
in the
Steve, yeah.
VIP
Yes,
round.
I did. Yeah.
He was thrilled.
Yeah.
You know what?
He got a good deal.
I think he left right before us.
Yeah.
He was walking
Yes,
to his house.
yes, with his
And
clubs,
we
yeah.
drove right by him and, woo!
And then he brought his clubs down the next day, and the guy came and bought those, and he was so
Hey.
excited. And then
It's an upgrade.
Trevin had a couple of longboards, and the funniest thing was
Those were nice.
Yeah, so and I had to discount them. Your prices were a little high. I'm looking at you, friend.
Right.
A little high. We all agreed. But this guy came by with his buddy and he said, I want to buy this. And so I said, oh, okay. And he did. And his friend goes, the best part about this, he said, he just got a great deal on a longboard, and I get to watch him bust his butt. I really get to watch him fall. And I said, now, are you a longboard guy? He goes, no, I'm so excited, though. This is going to be so great. And I thought, he was in his probably 40s, and I just thought, oh boy, this is not a good idea. So anyway, they were very excited.
The longboards can go very fast.
Oh,
but you got to stay on them.
Yes, you
Hey,
do.
I saw those boards. If you bought that in like a Hawaii skate shop or something, my goodness.
Yeah, but
there were lots of great deals were made.
Oh, yeah.
it was on my front lawn, so I couldn't, I think that the prices were scaring people off a little bit. But then we ended up moving the inventory, and then he came and got the leftovers. So
And we also brought a fake cactus.
I have that in my house.
Yeah. Does that not look real from a distance?
Totally does. And I had it because I didn't quite know what to do with it.
Right.
So I decided to I had it sitting at my house, and now I put it off to the corner, and I might just keep it.
It's a
it
little
looks nice.
kind of an accent piece. But it is, I can't remember if it was Steve, right when we got there, he was walking over, and I said, this is fake, but it looks real. And then he put his fingers up to the little quill and really didn't want to poke on it because it looked so real.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't.
The little girls, every time they walk in the house, it's their first touch. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes.
All right, let's do a break here. We'll come back. We do have some entertainment news to get to. We'll also have our hot topics. We're in our final hour of the program, final hour of the week.
Yes.
Then it's a weekend,
so
3-day weekend.
Good
Yeah.
vibe.
Yes. All right, back after a break. The Dave and Molly Show will continue. What's your favorite summer memory? Laughing so hard with your buddies that your stomach hurts? Playing a board game as the sun goes down? Or staying for one more s'mores around the campfire? Numerica Credit Union helps you make confident financial decisions so you're ready for whatever comes next. With local guidance and people who genuinely care, they help you spend less time worrying about your money and more time doing what means most with the people who matter most. Numerica Credit Union. Money where it matters. Federally insured by NCUA.
They say making friends as an adult is hard. Clearly, they haven't been to Northern Quest's $60,000 row of Rich's hot seats. You could be chosen to win up to 10 grand in cash just for playing your favorite slots or table games. And when you win, everyone in your row wins too, up to $100 in reward play. That's one way to break the ice. The row of Rich's hot seats, only at Northern Quest.
Our vehicle was making a really weird sound in the undercarriage, and so we needed to take it in to have someone look at it. We went to a local dealer. When they took the car in and identified the problem that we brought it in for, they also indicated there were other issues with the brakes of the car. When we saw the estimate that came from the dealer, we were flabbergasted. It was so high.
Hi, Dallas Lowe with Golden Rule Brake. You deserve an honest repair at a fair price. Easy.
Hi, my name is Sam. I live in North Spokane with my wife. We went to the Golden Rule Break on Francis, and from the moment we stepped in, we were greeted politely. They not only were able to fix the problem, but it cost about half of what it would have cost at the dealer. And so we were delighted with the cost. But beyond that, what I found was the people at Golden Rule Break were fantastic to work with. We couldn't be happier with the job that Golden Rule Break did for us.
Schedule now at goldenrulebreak.com.
Golden Rule Break.
You've heard us talking about Sleep Vibe and how much we love it. Well, now the word is really spreading.
So many of our listeners and viewers are raving about it now.
One of the many people trying it out says he just got back from a trip to Brazil and he slept through the night every night in the hotel.
He also said that he's sleeping soundly for the first time in years.
And then when he got back home, Sleep Vibe made his jet lag a breeze.
This is all after he thought that it was, and these are his own words, hokey, and he was doubtful that it would work.
He doesn't think it's hokey anymore, and he's getting a second one for his wife.
I know I fall asleep faster and I stay asleep, and I noticed the jet lag thing as well.
Its magnetic field near the Earth's natural frequency helps you get the deep sleep you need so you wake up feeling more deeply rested over time.
It's silent so it doesn't interfere with white noise machines, and there are no apps and no subscriptions.
The best part is you can try it with a 30-day money-back guarantee. You have nothing to lose.
Except those restless nights. So go to thesleep5.com to check it out for yourself.
Thesleep5.com and tell them that Dave and Molly sent you.
Businesses work hard to build trust, and Pinnacle Investigations helps protect it. We provide professional, compliant background checks with real customer service for local employers. From criminal checks to employment verifications, we help you avoid bad hires and costly mistakes. When you're hiring for your business, details matter. Find Pinnacle Investigations online at whoareyouhiring.com.
We now return to the Dave and Molly Show.
Oh, we got to do entertainment news. Sorry, hang on. Well, you got to have the thing.
Entertainment news. Brought to you by Golden Rule Break.
Yeah, everybody knows that is Molly's Ken's voice. He's our voice announcer, but not a lot of people know that's Molly on the guitar.
Hey!
Back when I was playing the bass.
Nice.
Slapping the bass.
Yeah.
That's what you're calling it now?
That's from I Love You, Man. Slapping the bass.
Hey, there you go.
We got a great story here. I think everybody's excited to hear about this.
Okay.
So they have turned the making of Rocky into a Rocky movie.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's a cool concept.
And the trailer is out. It came out yesterday. It tells the true story of how Sylvester Stallone had to fight the movie executives to have him be in the movie that he wrote.
Right.
Yeah.
And so they got a guy, what's the guy's name? Anthony Appolito.
Hang on.
He plays Sylvester Stallone. You're going to hear him in the clip.
Oh.
And he sounds like the real Rocky.
Crazy thing is the first thing when you put in Anthony, he pops up.
Oh, really?
That is
It's
crazy.
a hot thing right
he
now.
He looks just like him. This
Yeah.
is going to be great.
And Stallone talks about, how this all came to be. I mean, he was, didn't have a whole lot of money. He writes this script. People all agree, well, this is a really good script. We'd like to buy it from you because we want to have all these famous people play Rocky. And he says, no,
put a pretty boy in there.
I'm Rocky. I have to be Rocky. And then they kept going up and up and up on price. And it got into the hundreds of thousands of dollars, I think.
Yeah.
And he had the guts or the boldness to say no. And then it
he knew.
turned his life around.
He had a dream.
He also credits his first wife. Did you hear that, Molly? His first wife, Sasha Zach, who stood by him and believed in him when no one else would.
How about that?
Right.
See, that's what wives can be good too.
Yeah.
Dave. They can be good.
And then he got a hit and left her.
And then he exchanged her for a prettier, younger model.
Now,
Thanks
we
for your
don't-
help.
we're
Kind of
not
like
sure.
Billy Joel. Same thing with Billy Joel. His wife helped him. He would be nothing without her. And now there's Christy Brinkley. Move.
Thank you for putting me through medical school, and we're done.
And we're done. Could you just move out of the way?
Yes,
There we
that
go. There's the hot
because-
nurse. Excellent.
right.
Thank you.
For all the family photos, could you be on the end? I might crop that one out.
Right. Needs to be croppable.
All right, so listen, here's the trailer. It sounds pretty good.
Okay.
Ready? Here
All
we
right,
go.
Here we go.
Are you delusional? You don't got the looks to be a movie star. You talk like you got rocks in your mouth.
The only way for me to get to show people is me to have to write a script for myself.
Write a script and give yourself the best part.
You wrote this in 3.5 days. This is freaking good. That's someone like Chuck Bronson, or we could do Eastwood.
Guys, I play Rocky.
So the writer wants to be in it as the lead. No, absolutely not. Throw some money at him. $25K.
No, I'm not giving this up. Not for $1 million.
No, I play Rocky.
Now for $1 million.
So that was a main theme.
What?
obviously.
What? When does this come out? Where? When?
I was afraid you were going to ask. Do you know, Olivia?
Do not say.
It's the trailer just came out.
I
so
understand that.
I'm going to say fall.
It'll be November 13th, 2026.
Of this year.
Wait.
November 13th.
November 13th.
Right before the holidays.
Everybody.
Thanksgiving.
I knew she was going to boo it. I knew she was going to boo it.
Boo! No, it'll be a nice November watch.
Yeah.
And I'll forget all about it by tomorrow, and then I won't. And then it'll say it's coming out. That one that we talked about, it's coming out.
Right.
Before you know it, it'll be November.
I remember talking about this.
It'll be fine. Sometimes you have to bring it out all the way around and then boo.
But cool story, though, don't
Excellent
you think?
story.
That's cool.
And it gives you instant more respect for Sylvester Stallone.
Well, and we always kind of knew that he had held out like that, and that's how we
Mhm.
got to do it. I think he had done Lords of the Flatbush and like
Correct.
a couple of adult film type. He hadn't really gotten a hold, so they kind of knew who he was, but not nearly enough. But I had a friend
To be
who,
a leading guy.
yes,
Yeah.
I had a friend who wrote his own movie, and he wanted to be in it. He wasn't the lead, but he had a character he'd written for himself. And he held out, same thing. He held out, and he ended up playing the part in the movie, and he was great. And it was a B level. It was like Missy Pyle and one of the, the brothers. Like there's the guy from. Okay, hang on a second. I can do this.
Easy.
Cannonball Run. Who did Cannonball Run with?
Dom DeLuise?
The DeLuise boys. So it was one of the DeLuise boys. So like mid level. But he got to play the part he wanted. He took it to all the festivals. It did very, very well. And
it was his project.
Really hard to do that. Really hard. So good for him. That's good. Good for him. Yes.
Rocky.
No, I play Rocky. Also, last night, did you watch any of the ESPYs?
I missed that,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
It's always the night after the baseball All-Star game because there's nothing else on.
It's in the dead zone of dead zones.
But it was Marcelo Hernandez, the guy from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, he's fun. Young guy, tremendous personality, and a funny guy. There's a bunch of clips in here, Olivia. If you, I think we play them all because I think they were all pretty funny.
Oh, Ken won't be able to hear them though.
Oh,
you couldn't even hear the trailer.
Well,
could you hear any of it?
Yeah.
You just went along with it.
No.
You just went along with it.
I play Rocky.
Yeah. See, you heard
You
it.
can hear that. We don't have any other way to. Well, you just sit there and we'll tell you when to laugh. Watch. I'm going to tell you when to laugh. Okay.
Here we
Cue
go.
me.
Okay.
Welcome to the ESPY Awards. Thank you so much for being here. This is the only award show where none of the nominees were bullied in high school. I am Marcelo Hernandez. I'm the first Latino to host the ESPY Awards in over 25 years.
Clapping. We're clapping.
I also want to shout out last year's host, Shane Gillis. He is watching from home like a true American. On his couch, drinking a beer while a Hispanic guy does his job.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Really laugh at that one. That was good.
There's
another one where he makes fun of Belichick.
Yeah, I'll bring it down when it's
Yeah.
time. I'll bring it down.
I must say it's an honor to be here among so many incredible athletes and Jake Paul. My
Say
dad and my stepdad are both here, and they're over 50, and I know that's how you like them. The Knicks won their first championship since 1973. And to put into perspective how long ago that was, in 1973, hockey players didn't wear helmets. Basketball had no three-point line. And in 1973, Bill Belichick was the age his girlfriend is now.
Nailed it.
Yeah, see, it worked, right?
Is that something about a younger girlfriend? I don't know.
It was in
Yeah.
1973. Bill Belichick was the age that his girlfriend is now. It was a good one. That's funny.
Is there one more? Or is there just two? I thought there was three of them.
Oh my God.
Let me take a look.
I hope so because I want to tell Ken when to laugh more.
Yeah, that's a fun bit.
It's fun.
It looks like.
Is that it?
Well, let's just
Yeah.
pretend. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, we're listening to a
Okay.
clip. Ready?
Okay.
Listening to a clip.
And then I says to the guy, no, I was talking to the dog.
But we can pretend we're
You're
listening
right,
to a
yeah.
clip and like it being silent and
Oh,
then watch.
yeah.
So it's just like,
Yeah.
okay, so we'll play the clip. Okay.
Oh, That's funny.
That's funny.
That is fun.
It's because he doesn't have the headphones.
Right.
For those of you who are listening,
I
can
pledge.
what?
Oh,
Next time we're gonna have headphones.
Okay.
We're just gonna.
We
just gotta.
We need to
connect
figure
them
out
all.
where to plug them in.
Right.
We have headphones in the
cord
drawer.
issue.
Yeah.
Or
Cords.
at least an
Or-
IFB or whatever. IUD,
Yeah.
IOU, I don't know.
You down with IFB?
Yes, you know me.
Who's down with IFB?
Every last person who needs headphones and can't hear the jokes and has to laugh when I point to them.
And then a World Cup. Is that anything to you? Nothing.
You know, I was very pro England
Yeah.
and then
they're
Argentina,
out.
but that was remarkable. And I'll watch. I'll turn it on.
Yeah. Sunday at
I
noon.
haven't been glued, but yeah, very aware.
Will you you're going to some kind of an event?
We're going to an
watch it?
event. Yeah.
Is it open to the public
Argentina
or is
and
it
Spain.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
But it'll be great. And they have free drinks.
Ooh.
So, at noon. Doors
Perfect.
doors open at 10:30.
Oh my God.
yeah.
It's going to be a disaster
That's
by
great.
one.
You know, those matches last forever, Dave.
Get
They're gonna
belligerent.
be-
Do it.
They'll be bringing more drinks in extra time.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Crazy.
Just keep shouting out soccer phrases.
Yeah.
The pitch.
The pitch.
That's not offsides.
Red card him. It's at least a yellow. Come on.
Knock the striker down.
Yes.
Take him out.
Sweeper.
Sweeper.
Are those all things that
Those
happen?
are all, I
Yeah.
believe those are soccer phrases.
Okay.
I don't know enough. I'm just going to, I'm there for the spirit of it all.
Yeah. Do you think the coaches still have to yell things like, don't use your hands? Or they pretty much know by then.
That's what we had to do when we were coaching the kids back in the day.
I remember the
Yeah.
6-year-olds, no
Yes.
hands.
Well, it's like basketball. No, you can't carry the ball. You have
Right.
to dribble it. They
Gotta
dribble it twice
dribble.
and then just pick it up and run toward the basket.
I remember the early days that when my son was playing and then both girls when they were playing the lowest form of basketball, the Y Y ball.
Yeah.
They would always do the thing where they would be behind the person would have the ball. They'd be behind the person and they would have the ball. They weren't touching the person and they couldn't understand that was that you can't do that.
But
You're
wrapping them up.
Yeah, yes. But I'm not touching them though.
Yeah.
I said, well, no, you can't. You still can't do
And they'll
that.
kind of, yeah.
Then go around to the other side. Then grab the ball.
Right.
Yeah.
Then
There you
that's
go.
something. But
And
you
then-
can't do the whole reach around.
Run to the other side. That's what the refs, they're like, hey, this isn't a relay. Because they'd
Yeah.
be running with the ball. You got to bounce the ball.
I know.
Well,
I'll make that happen.
I want to hear all about your adventures in soccerdom and how that goes when you start drinking at 10:30 a.m.
Right, at an official party.
Oh, it's a
gonna be-
party.
is it
Yeah.
gonna be outside?
It's at the pavilion. Yeah, downtown.
Really?
Yeah.
In the heat. Isn't that where?
We have our we have our own
Like an
area and then in our own private bathroom.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's not part of Crave?
Hey, that's kind of cool.
No,
No.
Crave will be over. Crave
Yeah.
starts tonight.
Yeah.
That's right. Crave will be over. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look, you must know some people. That's pretty good.
Well, it's gonna be fun. Be great. And I don't know who to root for. I mean, I guess when we get to the event, we'll assess.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
who are
Gonna
most
look at the
people?
spirits.
Spain or Argentina?
Argentina has Messi. It has,
That's true, yeah.
and then Spain beat France, the favorites. So that's kind of a cool thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
But you
enough
can never
about it.
count Argentina out. Remember, they were down 2-0 to Egypt, and they scored like 3 goals in
Right.
like 10 minutes. And then same thing with the England game.
Remarkable
Yeah. So
comeback.
Some say it's fixed.
Do they?
Oh, yeah. Oh, the Egyptian people were very upset.
Oh.
Very upset with some things that were called.
Well, and I do, yeah. And the yellow cards and red cards, you see a lot. Learn a little bit.
yeah, get a deck of cards, do some card tricks. I know all about soccer. Anywho, let's do a break here, and then we'll finish up with our hot topics, and we'll find out what what the weekend looks like.
Yeah.
And it's a 3-day weekend for us, so we're excited about that.
Very excited.
Very cool.
Very, very
All right, back after a break. The Dave and Molly Show is live from the Numerica studio. What's your favorite summer memory? Laughing so hard with your buddies that your stomach hurts? Playing a board game as the sun goes down? Or staying for one more s'mores around the campfire? Numerica Credit Union helps you make confident financial decisions so you're ready for whatever comes next. With local guidance and people who genuinely care, they help you spend less time worrying about your money and more time doing what means most with the people who matter most. Numerica Credit Union. Money where it matters. Federally insured by NCUA.
They say making friends as an adult is hard. Clearly, they haven't been to Northern Quest's $60,000 row of Rich's hot seats. You could be chosen to win up to 10 grand in cash just for playing your favorite slots or table games. And when you win, everyone in your row wins too, up to $100 in reward play. That's one way to break the ice. The row of Rich's hot seats, only at Northern Quest.
Our vehicle was making a really weird sound in the undercarriage, and so we needed to take it in to have someone look at it. We went to a local dealer. When they took the car in and identified the problem that we brought it in for, they also indicated there were other issues with the brakes of the car. When we saw the estimate that came from the dealer, we were flabbergasted. It was so high.
Hi, Dallas Lowe with Golden Rule Brake. You deserve an honest repair at a fair price, and we do promise to make it easy.
Hi, my name is Sam. I live in North Spokane with my wife. We went to the Golden Rule Brake on Francis, and from the moment we stepped in, we were greeted politely. They not only were able to fix the problem, but it cost about half of what it would have cost at the dealer. And so we were delighted with the cost. But beyond that, what I found was the people at Golden Rule Brake were fantastic to work with. We couldn't be happier with the job that Golden Rule Brake did for us.
Schedule now at goldenrulebrake.com.
Golden Rule Break.
Crave Northwest returns with a move to downtown Spokane for 3 nights of culinary celebration at Riverfront Park. July 16 through 18, this event brings together Northwest chefs, craft beverage makers, artisan vendors, live entertainment, and immersive food experiences. Crave Northwest celebrates the people and products shaping the Northwest food scene. Guests will explore chef-driven tastings, wine, beer, cider, spirits, artisan products, and live entertainment while connecting with the chefs, distillers, wineries, brewers, and tastemakers behind the region's most exciting culinary experiences. 3 days. Thursday, July 16th, Comfort Food and Hoedown Showdown. Friday, July 17th, Foods from Around the World and Carnival. Saturday, July 18th, Smoke and Fire. A grand finale celebrating the power of live fire cooking with grilled, smoked, charred, and flame-kissed creations from featured chefs and culinary teams. Crave takes place at Riverfront Park, 507 North Howard Street, with signature events scheduled for 6 to 9 p.m. nightly. Early entry experiences begin at 5 p.m. Select ticket options include early admission, VIP upgrades, and weekend passes. All event tickets include access to chef tastings, craft beverage tastings, and live entertainment. Go to cravenw.com for tickets.
One bad hire can hurt your business fast. Pinnacle Investigations helps employers nationwide make smarter hiring decisions with thorough, compliant background screening. No shortcuts, no guesswork, just reliable results and strong customer service. Before you make your next hire, make the smart call. Call Pinnacle Investigations to start your background check journey.
Hot Topics. Brought to you by Clark's Tire and Automotive Center.
All right, we'll jump right into our Hot Topic segment. Birthdays today. I'm offering up, remember when you gave me $10? Remember we had $10, I'm telling $10 richer? Mm-hmm. Here's your chance to win it all back.
Hey!
But no help from Ken, because I think Ken has a chance of getting this one.
Okay.
All right? From the world of music.
Okay.
Celebrating his Dirty 30 today. 30th birthday. Who is Luke Hemmings?
Oh.
No, Olivia,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
It's your turf.
Luke
All right.
Hemmings
She knows.
is from One Direction.
Every time.
Well,
That is incorrect. My money is safe.
I
Do you know?
I might have guessed One Direction as well.
Oh.
Close. A lot of people mix him. He's from 5 Seconds of Summer.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good, Olivia.
Right.
Yes.
So she won $10.
No,
Good job.
no,
Good job,
I
Olivia.
said, I
Thank
said
you.
no.
No,
I
I'll
said
Good job, Olivia.
I'll
She'll
need
take
that
it.
this weekend. Actually,
She'll need it.
That'll be
She's
great.
a little spending cash.
I'll cover a meal,
Mm-hmm.
a drink.
Carly Lloyd has a birthday today. What do you remember about her?
Nothing. What world of?
Sports.
Oh.
Oh, she was a gymnast.
Nope.
Stink eye? Yeah.
No.
No.
No. I remember her.
She's a snowboarder.
No, she.
Don't act so disappointed. I don't know my female sports people.
She's on our basketball team that won a gold medal.
She was on the World Cup soccer team when the women won the title in
Attitude on him, Mr.
2015.
Soccer over here.
No.
I don't remember that. I think there was a Carly on the
Carly
gymnastics team.
Well, yes, there are. There is currently a Carly on the
Yeah.
U.S. women's gymnastics
Yeah.
team. Will Ferrell has a birthday today.
I love Will. How old is he?
He is 59 today.
Hey.
And it also is the debut, we'll get to it in a bit, of his new Netflix series, The Hawk. Have you seen that one where he's the golfer?
Yeah. Oh,
It's supposed to be
my
really
God.
fun.
Hey.
Yeah. So, and he wanted it on the release date on his birthday.
It's releasing
on Quinn's
today?
birthday.
Hey.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm
cool.
on it.
Mm-hmm.
That looked very funny. I remember hearing about it, seeing previews. That'll be fun.
And then celebrating her 63rd birthday today, Phoebe Cates.
Oh.
For a lot of people, if you were growing up in the late 70s, early 80s, you got to see Phoebe Cates on the big screen.
You take a little mental snapshot, you tuck it away, pull it out when you need it.
It spans generations.
Yes, it does.
It does, because I thought it was like my generation. And then one of my older brothers, this was years ago, referenced Life's the Same, I'm Moving in
yeah.
Stereo. And he goes, yeah, Phoebe Cates walking at you right now.
Oh.
And I go, wow, I had no idea.
It's one of those deals where it was
I thought
it was a
you were
cool
like-
song to begin with.
Oh,
As I
yeah.
remember the moment I heard the first Cars album.
Oh,
and just it was a big deal, life changing. This is incredible. They can make music like this.
Yeah.
And then you have that, and then all of a sudden, the Fast Times at Ridgemont High comes along, and they use that clip.
Yeah.
For that, and it changed everything.
is,
Now you cannot hear the song without thinking of her.
Yeah.
That's as iconic
That's
as it
filmmaking.
gets. Yeah, filmmaking.
We were talking about music when that came up, and he goes, maybe the best use of a song in a
Yeah.
movie of all time.
Yeah.
And then it went.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
She was also in Gremlins, you know.
That's right.
And still married to Kevin Kline. Did you hear that, Molly?
Hey, good for her. She still looks like the girl next door.
Yeah.
Yeah, she ducked out of Hollywood.
Yeah.
Just raised kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they're probably still married. The man stayed. He said, now I will be a movie star. You stay home. You're already able to vote once in a while, so we'll bring you back out. But I am Kevin Kline. I shall provide for the family.
Thank you for your service.
Put the boobs away. They're not to be. Those are for the children now. For the children, not for the for the gross men.
Not for
Back
teenage
aside.
boys.
No.
There's a purpose for those, not for the boys. Do you know Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Olivia?
Mm-mm.
So it's a movie that really I was a teenager. You guys were late teens,
I came out in 80, right?
I think so. And so it was just about a high school, California high school. It's a very
hijinks in high
hijinks,
school.
but
very relatable. Like
Very.
every character, you knew someone in high school that was that guy.
Yes.
Totally.
Or that girl,
Yeah.
yes. And it took place at the mall where I worked. So it had all the things in LA where I grew up. But anyway, there's a scene where it's a dream sequence. One of the main characters, he thinks he sees Phoebe Cates, this actress, jump off the diving board with no shirt on. Or she takes her bathing suit off or something.
As she's walking forward.
As she's walking forward. So then he is alone. He thinks he's alone and has privacy, and that he's going to relive the moment for his own.
Yeah.
Careful.
And then
Totally.
she, in real life, not in his fantasy, in his real life, she gets water in her ear, and she says to Stacy, her friend, "Stacy, do you have any Q-tips?" And she goes, "Yeah, they're in the bathroom." And then, she goes into the bathroom, and then he's there. He's still thinking about her, and then she sees, oh my God, and then he says the phrase,
"Doesn't anybody knock?"
Yeah.
It all came together.
So that was the
for a perfectly good scene that the
But
boys
let me just say
remember.
this, and that was a very good representation.
Was it? Okay,
very
good.
No complaints at all with that. But I don't want people to think, oh, it's some schlocky teenage movie. It's a great movie. It's truly
an era movie.
Yeah.
That just happened to be in it, and so it gets talked about the most. But
Yes.
other great scenes.
There were lots of great scenes. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And it very relatable, especially for me, that it was filmed in my mall where like Valley Girl, I'm trying to think, wait, maybe Fast Times was at the other mall, but Valley Girl was in my mall. I can't remember, but
Right
it
in
was
that
just all the
zone.
places that you go. And anyway,
It was very Valley Girl
good
time.
times. Yeah. My era.
Here's something else that's your era, and one of Ken's favorites. Celebrating his 74th birthday today, Stuart Copeland.
Oh, the drummer for the Police.
That's right.
Where do you put him on the drummer scale of greatest drummers?
I've never ranked him. I just love the Police so much.
Yeah.
But I don't know technically. He's done soundtracks and all sorts of other stuff.
I would make a case for his drumming makes that sound.
It's precise.
That very specific police sound.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. If you're Stuart Copeland, you're thinking, well, I'm 74 years old. I'm having a birthday today. I'm a drummer. I've been drummer for the Police. I should win Best Drummer Award for this day. No.
No?
Not for this day?
Not even for this day.
Oh, boy.
Because he's no longer with us, but Ginger Baker
Oh, boy.
had a birthday today.
Cream from bread.
Yeah.
Bread. Cream.
Oh.
Cream.
Cream.
Bread. I know it was one of the
Early
food
days.
items.
Oh, my goodness.
There's a great documentary about Ginger Baker. Highly recommend it. Highly.
91 years ago today, did they get it right? Oklahoma City was the first city in the United States of America to install parking meters. Parking meters.
In Oklahoma City?
Now, Dave, explain to everybody what a parking meter is.
Yeah, Dave.
How it's used.
Whatever becomes of.
A lot of wasted
Yeah.
space there. I don't know. Just put a pole up there with something on it. I don't know what it means.
I do feel.
I was going to say, I have to thank somebody from the station here at Q6 last Thursday said, hey, they're towing a bunch of cars. So I went out and moved my van. And as I was leaving, somebody's car was getting towed out of there. So anyway.
Well, but
that was a couple weeks ago. That was when you were
2
here with
weeks
me.
ago. Yeah.
Molly
Did
was
you
gone.
not feed the meter?
No, they had them all bagged because there was some
an
event
event.
going on.
Yeah.
And, you
Maybe
know,
a little thing called Hoop Fest.
It might have been. I don't know.
She's yelling at us.
You guys.
I just pull in a bag, no bag. Who cares? And then when they say they're towing them,
No, you know what it's for about 4th of July.
it probably was something.
That's the weekend I was
Something
gone.
to do with that.
Yeah, that could be.
But mind the meters, Dave.
Mind the meter.
And
Yeah.
definitely mind the bags. You don't want to go up
Yeah,
against
no,
the bag.
no.
No.
Kind of like a wheel lock to ruin your day.
Mm-hmm.
That'll slow you down for sure.
Mhm.
Really
And
hard
you're
to
a
get
little,
going.
you're a little clunky on the roadways. Yeah.
It can be done, but it's going to wreck some things.
54 years ago today, 1972 is the year Smokey Robinson gives his last concert with the Miracles. Or it used to be Smokey Robinson and the Miracles.
And
And then he went ahead and left them. And then they had a couple hits after he left, but then Smokey had a bunch.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Didn't it seem like he was kind of old at the time?
Yes.
But
I saw him. It was
He's still
5-6 years ago at Northern Quest,
Mm-hmm.
and he took his shirt off for everybody to see.
No.
He's very proud of his,
All right.
body.
How old was he?
He was. I think he was 80 when he did
How old
that.
is he now?
gee.
I don't know.
Is he-
This is just the thing.
Now, what's the song? When Smokey Sings. That's about
ABC.
him, right?
Yeah, it's about him.
Yeah. ABC. Love them.
47 years ago today, the year is 1979, summer of 1979.
Hey.
A young Saddam Hussein takes over as dictator of Iraq.
What could possibly go wrong there?
End of story?
Really? So that was
Spider hole.
Yes.
Well, yeah, flash forward, spider hole hanging.
Statue.
Saddam.
There's a lot that happened in between.
Right, yeah.
Kind of like when Sonny Bono skied into a tree.
Right.
Sonny and Cher had I Got You, Babe. They're number one on the charts. They had 3 or 4 number one hits, bunch of top 10s, and then he skied into a tree and died. Well, no. There was what happened. He had dinners out, and he had other girlfriends.
They had a variety show, did they not? Yeah.
I'd like to see, though, the Saddam Hussein, the day he was sworn in or whatever, made dictator, and then the day they found him in the spider hole. Different kind of look.
Oh,
a different kind of look.
Yeah.
And look of terror.
Starts out.
Yeah, he had it coming.
Yeah, he did.
This was a sad deal. 45 years ago today, 1981, Harry Chapin was killed. His car was struck by a tractor trailer on the Long Island Expressway.
Oh.
He was the man responsible for a number of hits, including Cats in the Cradle.
Cats in the Cradle with a silver spoon.
One of the saddest songs ever written.
And the Man on the Moon. When you're coming home.
Dad.
I can't say when.
Don't know when.
We'll get together then.
You'll know we'll have a good time then.
Oh, yeah.
And then going up an octave for the next. And what else did he have? He had other sad songs.
He had one of my all-time favorites, a song called Taxi.
Oh, that was a great
And
song.
then he had the sequel to Taxi, which was called Sequel.
He didn't do the Shannon song, did he?
No, but same era. Same
era.
I'm just going to tell. I am only going to tell Olivia the theme to the song Shannon.
Okay. Yeah, you'll like this, Olivia.
Oh.
This is what I grew up. This was pop music as I grew up, and I turned out fine. But here's one of the songs.
In a nutshell,
Yeah.
Shannon is about a guy who throws a stick for his dog out into the ocean too far, and then Shannon does not return.
Oh.
Right?
Yes.
Imagine like, Prince, here you go, Prince. Oh, look over the wave, Prince.
Oh, I don't want to think
Prince.
about that.
Prince.
Oh.
That's her dog's name. No. Shannon has gone away. Right?
Choir
Drifted
singing.
out to sea. And I always had the lyrics wrong, but what I thought the lyric was she never learned to swim again.
No, it wasn't.
But it's not the lyric. That's not the lyric.
Right.
But that's, as a kid, that's what I thought. I know, it's terrible. It was just, yeah. And it was like a number one song, top 5 at least.
Oh, my goodness, yes.
I know. And now now I have to see Sharon Lena. And that was Henry Gross, you said, right?
Yeah.
I think that was.
Shannon is gone. I hope she's drifted out to sea. She always loved to swim away. Maybe she'll find an island with a shaded tree. Just like the one in our backyard. Mama tries to pretend.
No.
Things will get better again. Somehow she's keeping it all inside her. Okay, we won't go on. Shannon has gone away.
So we had that, and then we also had and the Cats in the Cradle with the silver spoon. You know that song,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Those are new assignments for Olivia.
That's the dad who's always on the road and ignores his son. Then he does the same thing. He doesn't learn.
It turned out just like me. My boy was just like me. Oh, to just kill you. Even as a kid, you was like, oh man,
you knew it was heavy.
That's rough stuff. Yeah.
This is a grown-up song.
Yes, this is not for the kids. This isn't, SAT. No.
No, SATURDAY. We're doing the SAT in school.
I was thinking about YMCA and I got the letters wrong. All right.
38 years ago today, Michael J. Fox marries Tracy Pollan.
hear that,
They're
Ken?
still together today. Did you hear that,
Did you
Molly?
hear that, Ken?
Some people can make it work.
Yeah.
That finger point is just so sharp. God. Anything else?
Yeah. Well, a lot of marriage news. This is what you like, right?
All right.
21 years ago today, Sandra Bullock marries Jesse James.
Oh, well, no. Abe and I did better than they did.
Yes. He was the heavily tattooed guy from Monster Garage. He had left his first wife to be with Sandra Bullock, and then he's with Sandra Bullock, and then he was still doing things to and with the person that broke up the first marriage. And then I think she said enough is enough, and she's out of there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think he might still be with that other tattoo girl.
You don't hear a whole lot out of Sandra.
Yeah, and she hasn't really done anything
Yeah,
lately.
kinda
It's like
lays
Michelle
low.
Pfeiffer all of a sudden is back. She did 2 series this year. And, I love that whole generation of actress. It's Julia Roberts, Michelle Pfeiffer, and, and her, Sandra Bullock.
And all the Yellowstone and Dutton Ranch. And,
Oh, yeah.
Whatever that other.
All of them. They're all
Yeah.
prequels to Yellowstone.
They
They all
all
go back
are.
to Yellowstone.
They all are.
And 14 years ago today, Russell Brand's divorce with Katy Perry was finalized.
Oh, that's right.
He was the one that wanted the divorce. He did it over text message.
Oh, look, darling. Look, Jakey.
Right.
I think you're done.
But even the text had an accent.
Yes,
was
it
weird.
did.
Yeah, it was
really hard.
It's like, crikey.
Yeah.
Heavily
Oh, no, he's
English accent.
Yes.
Very.
It's not crazy. I guess it's.
Television notes tonight. I only reference this because of the people that are involved in this one. Celebrity Family Feud. Now, usually they get people you don't even care about. But listen to this. They have 2 rounds. It's 80s R&B pop stars competing for charity.
Oh, I like
One
it.
round, it's Sheila E. versus
Okay.
En Vogue.
Hey.
Right?
Okay.
Emma,
Am I
right?
You are. Yes,
Okay.
you are.
And then the other one is Lisa and Taylor Dane.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're going to watch Celebrity Family Feud, don't you want to watch those people?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's my goal. It's my dream to be on Celebrity Family Feud with my family, but they don't like me enough.
That you need to. Yeah, you have to sell that.
I know.
You have to sell it.
You got to push hard.
And I don't think you need to get the top tier. Like, I don't think John even needs to be involved. He just needs to be like happy for us. Like, yes, good job.
Right. Maybe a reference.
But I don't think I'm going to make the cut either. That's the problem.
Well, you need to show them so you're an actress.
Oh, yes.
So you're an
my
actress.
line
From the
in
highest
number
rated
one. That's right.
Apple
That's all you have
movie.
to-
Exactly.
You just got to do that for them,
There
and
you
then
go.
they'll say, "Oh, okay."
We have enough family members so we could have the aunts and uncles against the cousins. Like, we could do a whole. It'd just be like
I like it.
Travolta versus Travolta thing.
That'd be. I
Would you
love
watch that?
Absolutely.
I'd
There you
watch it
go.
too.
All right.
Absolutely.
I'd watch it twice.
Absolutely.
If it were that, I think I'd make the cut.
Yeah.
So you're going
Barely.
10 deep, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you got the 5 siblings, and I know my aunts and uncles, and I think that us cousins, we could take them. I think so, for sure. Like, they're out of there. Yeah.
Oh, you'd be excellent on the.
Yeah, I think
And
I
then,
would be.
and then you got to do the whole, good answer,
Good
good
answer,
answer.
good
No, I
answer.
like it. I like it. Yeah.
That works.
And I'm going for the money. Like, I will be the person going. But I think I want to go second. No, I don't know yet.
Maybe it's like a deal where you guys do it and it's like, and a portion of theirs will go to charity. So it's like you'll be able to keep some money because you need
they're
some.
covering their own costs.
Yeah.
And then after they've done all that. Yeah.
And then Netflix, we referenced this earlier. On his birthday, Will Ferrell releases The Hawk. On
Yeah.
Netflix, he plays a washed-up pro golfer making a massive comeback while competing against his own son.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
It's supposed to be very fun.
I bet.
It's kind of like a Happy Gilmore
Yeah.
vibe to it, I guess.
Sounds good to me.
Fortune
I'm all in.
Feimster is his inexperienced caddy,
Oh, yeah.
and Luke Wilson is his old rival.
Oh,
I wonder who's playing the son.
Molly Shannon plays his estranged wife.
Oh.
Okay.
So, right? Something?
Very something.
Something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's on Netflix.
And then Will
Yes.
Ferrell will also be on Jimmy Fallon tonight. Those are your choices.
You said you had some viewing, Ken.
Yeah.
What have you been viewing?
I have viewed, I been watching the Oscar list. I connected some dots that I had up to Rocky. We were talking about Rocky in 76. And I think Dave will be very pleased. Because I had The Godfather and all those.
Yeah.
The French Connection.
Oh, great
movie. Gene Hackman.
Hackman and Roy Scheider.
Oh.
From Jaws.
Scheider.
You Scheider. You brought her.
It was, I think I had seen portions of it. It was pretty good. It was gritty. It was a nonstop car chase and foot chase.
I was going to say, it has one of the greatest car chase, and I'm not a car chase person.
Right.
It has one of the greatest, and then they also, they go after Santa Claus. Remember, Santa Claus has to make a run for it.
I know.
Yeah.
Right. On the streets of New York. So watch
Great movie, French Connection.
French Connection.
Good one.
And then the next year, The Godfather one. And then in between The Godfathers,
Oh, I know this one.
The Sting.
Yeah.
Which I know everything about it and all the music, of course. But that was just an excellent movie.
Yep.
That was excellent.
I totally agree.
Thank you.
Yeah. And it's
Where do you find all these movies? Are you paying for each of these movies? Be
I
honest?
have not. I put it on record when it comes on.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then I have there's a ton that if it says $3.99, I say no. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
You know what?
Because $4 is
Here's
way
what-
too
I
much.
thought, well, I just wanted to make all my notes on it.
Here's what station looks like it has great movies, and here's how I know. Every time I turn my TV on and the kids have been there, it's on FX because they can't say Netflix into the thing.
Oh.
So they end up saying FX.
Yeah.
So it's there, and it's always like a great movie. I don't have the subscription to it, but you can see what's on it. So it'll come up and it'll say, you don't have this subscription, but it was like Urban Cowboy the other day.
Right,
It was The Coal Miner's Daughter, like all these random, old movies that
kinda
look good, but
classics.
I can't watch them.
Right.
What else did you watch?
The other one, and this is totally not me. In 1987, it was sandwiched in between Platoon and Rain.
Oh.
The Last Emperor.
I've not seen that.
Oh,
And
that's a great movie.
I really got it. Was way back in the early.
Was that a Best Picture? That one Best
That was
Picture?
a Best Picture.
Oh.
And it was about. I was really mad about this whole affair.
Oh.
Well, the Chinese rebellion was happening.
Yeah.
I couldn't do much about that. But the last emperor, he was named emperor as a 3-year-old.
Yes.
And so he grew up inside the Forbidden City thinking he was in charge of everything. But outside the walls, China went through a complete revolution. And so, like, when he's 17, 18, he
He's
went
pissed.
outside and he said, I'm in charge of all of you. And they say, we don't even know who you are. And they threw him in jail. And I was
I
very
don't remember that
outraged.
part.
And and they thought he was like an anarchist or whatever against the regime.
That was kind of an affair. I just missed that whole thing.
And it was very
I wouldn't even have
long.
known that one Best Picture.
Yeah. So
So,
that.
because you're going through and watching all the best pictures.
I am, and not necessarily in order. One of the first, I watched back-to-back movies. One was the Best Picture, and one was what I called a bloated fish story called Moby Dick. I watched the movie of
You
it.
just read the book, Ken.
Because I just...
What is wrong with you?
I call it self-torture.
Yes.
I'll say this. That
Bloated fish story.
I know.
He read the 900-page
I thought
book.
Moby Dick, it was an encyclopedia on whaling that contained quite a nice fish story.
Yes.
Well, the movie was like an hour 30, and that was a joy to watch.
I bet.
And I thought they did a great job.
What year is that from?
That had to be late 30s. Maybe?
Oh, my God.
Way back.
How are the special effects?
That's...
You know, a lot. They were doing their best.
Yeah.
for a while. And the other one I watched, and this was 1935, same basic story, Mutiny on the Bounty.
Oh, yeah.
With Captain Bligh.
That's been remade multiple times. But,
And
yeah, that's the original.
I didn't like that guy. I hated him.
Yeah, he was a jerk.
There needed to be. I didn't know that Bounty was the name of the ship.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
That was a Jeopardy
on the
question the other night that I got right.
Hey.
Yeah.
He was terrible. He was stealing goods and then blaming it on, the workers and having them flogged. And
That's why they had to have mutiny.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They mutinized against
One
him, right?
morning he got up
Mutinized?
and he said there's 11 missing coconuts. And so the night watchman got flogged, but he had stolen.
Oh, that jerk.
Yeah. So
All
there
you need
needed
to do
be-
with a captain on a ship like that is simply have him walk the plank. And that's it. Then he's just done.
You walk the
Why
plank.
not do that more often? Just be like, well, there's a bunch of us. You're a jerk.
Right.
Get on the plank. Start walking.
Yep.
And we're going to tie your hands together first. Yes.
I did watch another. I don't think this was the best picture. The Postman Always Rings.
Oh, I like
naughty.
that. That's
That was-
Jack Nicholson and Jessica Lange.
But this was the original.
Oh,
And I don't even know who it was. But Molly, you're right. It was naughty.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was for its time.
Yes.
It was a young gal married to an old guy, and then,
And then the postman shows up.
What was happening over
No,
there?
it was a murder,
was
and
that?
then there was. Yeah, I don't.
That's one of the. I can only speak to the remake.
But that was a great movie.
The remake was Jack Nicholson and Jessica Lange, and then there's the scene where the first time that they do stuff to and with each other. Oh, it is very steamy.
Yes.
And a lot of energy being burned, and they're clearing off a table, and it's go time. It was quite something.
Crazy.
'Cause
Never
does
saw the original,
Does he
though.
ever ring more than twice in a day?
I don't know, but
Keep it
He
going.
always rings
You know
twice.
what?
I know he
At
always
the
rings
end,
twice, but
do you
could he ring
know-
3 times?
But do you know why he
Good
always
question.
rings twice? And they said this, but I don't understand.
Why?
He said, "Do you know why the postman always rings twice?
Why?
Because you never hear it.
You never hear it the
'Cause
first
you're
time?
in the backyard or something. But what does that mean?
It means that
They always have to.
that he wants to do it with you.
Probably.
I always thought they always rang twice is like a code, like ding it ding, like this is me.
It's
To
almost like
do it. I didn't even know that.
I was thinking
Yeah,
it was a much deeper
sorry.
meaning, but I don't know.
sorry, wrong number, or dial M for murder.
I always-
or one
yeah.
of
That was
those
one of the
things.
first real steamy movies that I saw,
No.
like as as a.
I
older-
remember just
yeah.
the previews were enough to be
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Oh.
Loved it. So I'm on my
Well,
movie
that's good.
watching.
Those are good viewings.
I'll plug in a few more here and there.
I like getting updated on those.
As we box
Yeah.
it all up, yeah.
So what happens next week? You're going to be here next week, next
I will be here
Thursday.
Next week. Next week is our. We have one final kind of big week to get all of our stuff packed up and either in a garage or somewhere. I head off to my little wound care, and yesterday,
Getting better.
yesterday I went to my wheelchair mechanic.
Oh.
And they were looking at my chair, and speaking of 11 years later, he said, "Hey, can you transfer out of your chair? And I want to measure the seat and get all the dynamics." And so I'm on the spot in front of two people, and I always grade myself. And I slid over, and they go, "Good job," and I go, "Well, that was more of a slide than a transfer." But I gave myself a
B minus is good though.
Yeah,
It's
hey.
passing grade.
Hey, I've had worse.
Yes, you have.
I've landed on the floor.
Yes.
Anyway,
And that's an F.
Yeah,
That
that's
fails.
an F.
That's a failure.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
That is a fail.
It's better than a incomplete. Did not finish.
Right.
That's
True.
When you're just hanging there
You
waiting for
never
somebody to come in.
want the eye.
What's Molly got?
Well, today heading out north,
Yeah.
and my grandson's asleep at the house, so he's probably going to want some lunch delivered. Of course, I'll get him home, and then Minnie Winnie's going to swoop by and get me heading up to Cusick to go to the Kalispell Casino. Very excited. We've never been there. Our listener Shanna is going to be there. We're going to hang out and play. Back into town tomorrow night, and then Saturday I'm going to head out and hang out with my mom, Coeur d'Alene. So it's sort of a little
Boy,
bit
you're
of everything.
seeing all parts of the surrounding area.
Yes, I am.
Well, trouble.
I'm going to try to stay out of the smoke and get into the smoke. Get it?
Oh, yeah.
Escape the outside smoke to get into the inside smoke. So
You have your
I'm-
own private smoke.
I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
this.
smoke is fine if it's just your smoke.
Yes. Not the world's smoke, not Canada's smoke.
Finish it. Today's the golf day. It's a major.
Oh, yeah, it's a major.
We have and it's Quinn's birthday today.
Yes.
So our friend Quinn celebrating his birthday. He's 29 today. And John Fritz from SWX, and then our friend Sam Adams, who is he's going to be coming after me. He's coming after me, and I am very low confidence. Just trying to survive. I'm just trying to survive. I mean, these big hitters out there. I don't know. I can't. I don't even know if I should be playing with them.
The line's been moved to 1.5. I think he can cover it. You'll be fine.
It'll be tough, but it'll be fun. And I was hoping for a better weather day. I wasn't too scared of the heat. I was thinking, okay, 85, I'm good in 85. 90, I can do 90. Well, now it's like close to 100 and smoky.
Yes.
And I don't, nobody wants that.
Nobody roots for that. Like,
No.
I hope it's
No.
100 and smoky when we play.
Right.
No.
I hope we can use the word sweltering.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody
So-
wants that.
Anyway, so that'll be fun. And then there's a golf day tomorrow. I'll be on Ken's new turf, headed to Post Falls for a golf round. Yeah, I look forward to that. And then Sunday, as I mentioned, we're doing the big soccer viewing thing. So
Cool.
World Cup.
have
right.
a glass of wine. My first glass of wine will probably be at 10:45 Sunday
Nice.
morning.
Nothing says morning drinking like wine.
Yeah.
Red wine.
Hello.
Not even sparkling white. Just red, heavy cab. And right after your coffee. Coffee, McMuffin, wine. Yum.
That and in that order.
I know.
So
right,
anyway,
well,
I think
good
it'll
luck
be a good weekend. We'll have many stories to tell when we're back on Monday. Again, no show tomorrow. Rerun for everybody watching on SWX. YouTube, find one of our older shows. And then if you're just listening to audio, we have hundreds, thousands of podcasts to choose from.
Please upload them.
All right. Have a great day, everybody.
From the Numerica studio, this has been the Dave and Molly Show, brought to you by Northern Quest Resort and Casino. And remember, if you missed this show or any other show, you can always find them wherever you get your podcasts.